Thank you for the raid, Super Casual Sim Football. Appreciate it. Was talking to your founder yesterday. Past couple days, added me to a group chat. Typical TLK behavior. Wah wah wee wah. Okay, Knifey. You don't get to see it on the stream, the alert, but you get to see it in chat. 10 gifted subs from Knifey. Let me unmute you. All right, now y'all can hear Knifey. Sorry, I had him muted.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. That's early bird special. If you got here early, you might have gotten a sub.
Oh, Bianca got one. Thank you for that. I was gonna buy her one if you didn't.
I didn't plan on anybody specific. I just wanted to get one out early. So next time people want to tune in early and often.
Gift one sub for reward. No ads. Yay. Yeah, Bianca's happy. Sweet. Love you, babe. Shout out to Knifey. What's up, Southworth?
We got it.
We're already on level 3? Okay, so we got a sub. Wait, we got a sub with Prime from Wadaboat. Thank you. And we got
out of the park.
Another sub. That's NASBase 20 months of subbing.
Out of the park.
Slash King with the sub. The man who sold the world. He's in here. Let's go. What up, the man who sold the world? I know you. What's up, Vishy? Let's see, the first game is Buffalo, New York.
Out of the park.
Thank you for the gifted sub, Vishy. Gifting it to Cheeky. All right, 605. I'll probably throw my ugly mug on stream now. And you can see I'm taking up a big chunk of the stream. Good evening. Welcome to PB. Oh, wait. I didn't even do the add everyone. Look at me. I knew I was missing something. Well, y'all can look at me while I do it. This is your punishment for being here too early. You have to look at me.
You might get a free sub too.
That's
you never
true.
know. Give take. Opening day. New hopes, new dreams. Ready to get hurt again.
All right. Just did the add everyone. Done. Not enough. I'm literally taking up a solid quarter of the screen at least.
Do we have a prediction up yet? We got to get one up.
No, we don't. The first game is Buffalo in New York. It's also a prime time, even though we're not doing prime time this week.
In New York.
Oh, I need some blackout curtains. I do. I hate this time of day. I might have to turn off the camera now that I think about it.
I like it.
Looking like I'm like in heaven. I literally am. This is heaven. Streaming the PV.
I get to see how you react to the things I say.
That's funny. Hopefully the sun goes down during the stream, y'all. It's happening. Yes, it is. Second ever opening day I've ever streamed. Second in 3 seasons. In season 52, we needed someone. No one was able to. And I did a morning stream. It was during that weird, like, Christmas, New Year vibe. And yeah, I streamed with Bazooka Joe. That was really fun. Now I got Knifey in the booth. What's up, Knifey?
Same old, man. Nothing new. Just living the dream.
Yeah, appreciate you being here tonight. And Knifey, we're going to be doing something a little different. If you've been around long enough, you know that Diesel would, the way he would do streaming, he would do all the play-by-play, and he would, for the co-host, they would just have to basically interject and provide color, and he would always give room for that. So the goal is we're going to be doing that. We're going to be giving each other room to add color while one person's focusing on play-by-play for that specific game. The other person is going to be adding context, adding layers of color, adding any kind of strat analysis you could think about in the moment. And yeah, that should be, it's going to be fun.
That's right up our alley. That's in our wheelhouse.
Yeah, for sure. I know you're more than capable, and I've been doing this long enough. I could do this as well.
I think the play-by-play, we should be strong. And then we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, if you notice, I have a ticker at the top. Please, especially after day one, please stay on me. Let's see how many we can mark as hit in all caps. So instead of one away, for example, I can move Ohikao to hit for the milestone. So that should be fun. The prediction is live, by the way. Over, under. Oh, someone predicted Hummus. Okay, please don't do that because that's not a possible winning bet. Hype Train is over level 4. Thank you all for. At Red Zone or I Riot. Stay tuned, Blue Line. I will be doing, as it stands now, I'm slated to take over the playoff races stream in Red Zone style. And we were actually talking about that earlier. That's actually the best fit for Red Zone anyway, but we are working towards being able to do it for opening day. We just have to all be in line with the schedule making, and so everything is accounted for, including teams shown throughout the year, etc. So I noticed over the years, many years of playoff race streams, what we like to do is to pause BNN and then play 2 games back to back. And with BNN off, what I want to do for playoff race stream is keep it on and just bounce game to game. So instead of
do all the game 1s and then all the game 2. I like that.
Yeah, so for playoff races, this is the last stream of the regular season. The typical thing is skip the first 3 or 4 days or whatever, and then we could just go all in on Red Zone style for those last few days and get all the chaos. So even the minors games too. That Blue Line, that was intended for today. That was what it was going to be, but we didn't get in line with the schedule makers, and we are going to be in line for season 55. So stay tuned. But playoff race stream is going to change. We're going to do Red Zone style. That's been pretty much set in stone.
Yeah, dude, dial my number. Sign me up.
Yeah, if you want to join me, that'd be cool because I always need help. Prediction's still going, but I think they're going to cut it off when we go live. So let me move the camera and stop showing you all my ugly mug. At least less of it. You'll still see it, but less of it.
It is Florida too, so give it like 20 minutes. Storm will roll through.
It'll get nice and dark.
That glare anymore.
Yeah. This should actually go here. So we do have Buffalo, New York. We're going to hit the manage game button. And I guess for game 1, I'll do play-by-play. Let me maximize this. Hold on. I'll do play-by-play. And sure. if you're okay, you do color, and we'll just alternate for the stream games. Just want to make sure. I will
jump in.
My settings should be good. I just did spring training literally less than a week ago, so we should be good on settings. Let me confirm. Looking at.
Okay, go.
Oh wait, ball size needs to be very big. That's what was wrong. Okay, we're good.
Versus Rock Gut Whiskey.
Who's ready for the first game? Oh, we got a raid.
Good matchup.
Paul. Thank you, Paul. Very nice of you, Paul. If you're not in the league, you should join. It's fun. If you are in the league, then continue to have fun.
Mm-hmm. It's a good time.
Wait, is this correct? Am I in the right file? Rocka whiskey's number 1.
Yeah.
You're on. Yeah, you're on the surge. You should know.
I think we're one of the teams that does the reverse.
Okay. Thank
But
you,
whiskey's,
RCGG.
dude, the simulation loves whiskey. Just like your boy, dude.
Yes. So do many people around the world, not just, I was going to say Americans, but actually whiskey's popular in Europe too.
Yeah. They put
But yeah,
that.
let's get into it. I'll do the play-by-play, and I'm going to give you room to add color. We're going Surge Voyagers game 1 of season 54. Lock in with us.
Oh boy.
KP, you're funny. I'll message you. That's a funny comment. Lock in with us. Thank you, everyone who got us here. Dame and all the GMs, all the updaters, updating head, which includes captain, banking head, which is Anik and company, HO, which includes Hakup and his team, minor league HO, which is Taco Shop and his team, all the GMs of every team, every updater who busted their butt to get us here, the regression auditors as well, which is now run by Laser as of recently. So yeah, let's get it. Oh, and Naspace for doing all these crazy streams. Southworth and Anik. I get confused. Southworth does a lot. Shout out to Southworth. He's a GM now, though, of the Crabs. Here we go. Anik does too much. That was always a problem. Ooh, a little bit of a pan around.
Oh, cutscene.
A little cutscene action. It's got to stop moving.
Oh.
That's a strikeout. And that's going to be a base hit for Kerry Kelly. First hit of the season. Just make sure my camera's good. All right, we're good. Is Kerry Kelly. And we're getting back into it. Splorger. Oh, this one's lifted to almost lunar base. And that's caught for out number 2. Oh, and this
2 outs.
Yeah, ball gets past the catcher. That's flown out for out number 3. Any thoughts so far, Knifey?
Oh, Goat Tank looking good. Working out of trouble. Limited pitches.
Love it. Voyager is strong. Only giving up that 1 hit. That's a walk for Tej. And that's a stolen base for Tej. So a walk. Oh, and an errant throw to center. Oh, we already got a fumble bumble. Someone's going to hate me for that. That's going to be an infield single and an RBI.
Really?
Here comes another. Oh, an almost infield single, but that's a ground out to second. Oh, this ball's crushed. It's deep for Skatos. That's caught at the warning track. And they do move the runner to third with the tag up. Another high fly ball to right. Caught. We're through 1. How we feeling? How we feeling, Knifey?
Pretty tight so far. New York showing, doing what they do best. You know what I mean? Scoring runs, generating runs.
The Surge deal with
As
a
I strike
strikeout.
out.
Yeah, right on cue. You said not giving up runs and scoring runs. They instantly get a strikeout. Mio, though, takes first with a walk. The 1-1. Oh, and a stolen base is safe for Mio. Alou. They can't throw them out. 2 on for the Surge. They bring the run home. 6-4-3. That gets out. Oh, they get out of there with the 6-4-3. They had 1 out on the board, and they couldn't score.
The defense for New York, turn it up.
New York solid all the way top to bottom. It's a ground out for Hidari. Doug gets under this one. That's popped out for out number 2 to left. Or flown out, I should say. Tomato. And that's a quick inning of work for Rock Gut Whiskey. So only has given up 1 hit. And the run hurts, but solid throughout. Thriller. That's a base hit. Buckshank with the strikeout swinging. Goat Tank, that's 3 on the day for Goat Tank. And that's a fly ball to right. It's caught for out number 2.
Not deep enough.
Do they pick him off? Oh, no, they didn't. Got back in time. Sporger grounds out. How we feeling after 2.5 innings?
Not too bad. It's a close game. Team's battling hard here in New York.
Yeah, it's tight. It's a ground out for Summer Dog. And that's a base hit for Tej. So the Voyagers finally get their second hit of the day. Otaj steps in, and Tej, 2 hits, two stolen bases, pretty efficient. A ground out for Otaj. That's out number 2. Oh, this is in the gap. That's going to be a run, at least. BD Jr. going for 3. Stopping at third. Almost probably could have gone home. Kidding.
It's a good hit, though, in the gap. And another one here.
Yeah, Skatos.
Manufacturing runs.
Yeah, there you go. Manufacturing runs from the sea. The Voyagers. That's a strikeout for Payne. And the Surge, they got the electric panda in their logo. They got to get electric at the plate in the batter's box. Kadavra, what a grab in left.
Defense.
Hidari stretching out. That's going to be a fly out for out number 2. And here comes Mio, who pops. Oh, and an error. How often do we see that? And a stolen base.
Good defense, but see if they can make it count. Doesn't look like they will.
No. Unfortunate for the Surge. The error was all for naught.
Guilt Tank doing what he does best. Working out of trouble.
Helping my Dynasty Fantasy team. That's a base hit for Hidari. That's a single. This is crushed. That baseball has a chance, and it's gone. David Doug was 0 for 1 and said, hey, I'm going to hit the first home run on stream for the PBE in season 54. And we all were like, okay. And it's now 5-0 Voyagers. That's a tomato fly out to left for out number 1, Summer Dog. Yes, here comes the doom phase. You're correct. Oof, duh. Was that a home run for New York? It was. That's a double play. Now, Knifey, I need your thoughts. Do the Surge have have fight in them? You're on the Surge.
If they can get to the bullpen, maybe. I don't know. Doesn't look good here against Tank as we going to try for 2. I mean, New York's tough. You're never going to get an easy win, especially in New York. You know?
Historically, they're great at home. And that's an infield single, though, so that's promising. 2 base runners, no outs for Buckshank. And they finally achieved their first run of the season with no outs. That's a good sign. Buckshank. That's a Kelly strikeout. Sporger, 0 for 2. It's a base hit. They sent the runner. The runner's safe. Knifey, how are we feeling? 2 base runners down 3 in the top of the 5th.
Good tight game between 2 good teams. You never know. You never know.
Kadavra swings at strike 3. Now comes the man of the hour, looking at strike 3. Buried in the bottom of the zone. Low and in. That's a great pitch.
Yeah, worked out of it. I mean, a couple runs when you got a 5-run lead, you can deal with that.
Yeah, now Otaj stepped up and struck out. They're surging back. Great commentating in chat. Thank you, Piffer. That's a base hit for Carl Beatty Jr. helping us out. Now Beatty Jr. Oh, Beatty Jr. Errant base running there. So the Surge, with a full count, do put another runner on, but it's the lone runner after that throw out. Payne. Oh, this has popped up. This has got to be an easy out, and it will be. You got 6, 7, and 8. Do you foresee some action on the base pass? 2 of those hitters, Knifey, already have hits.
They're going to need them if they want to get on here, and they're into the Buffalo bullpen as well, as we see Mio down on swinging.
Yep. And now we're in the Voyager bullpen, right on cue. Atkins checks in. That's going to be lined out to left. Here comes Bobrist. That's a strikeout looking. Was that in the zone? It was touching it, barely touching it. So technically a strike.
Good pitch.
Yeah.
Is that a slider?
Low and away. And now the Voyagers bottom 6 with a 3-run cushion. That's flown out by Hidari. Here comes a ground ball, and it's an infield single for David Doug. That's an easy double play. Shortstop was already in position.
Oh, that's good positioning on the GM there, or the coach, the bench coach, aligning the defense.
Thriller finally sees an at-bat that was unsuccessful. Now 2 for 3 on the day. After that strikeout, Buck Shank swings at a pitch way inside. Oh, wow. That ball had no chance of being a strike. Kelly. This is deep. Is it deep enough? It's not. Taylor Adkins
is working hard, yeah. In relief, looking great.
Grinding out of the pen.
I was hoping we could get into the bullpen because, I mean, Goat Tank is tough, but...
Oh, and that ball was crushed to the deepest part of the park. Unfortunately, it stayed in for David Doug. That's out number 1.
Barely held it in this park.
Yeah, Tage with a pop out. And Kelvin Gosman, 2.1 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, only 1 hit given up.
Yeah, the reliever's showing off tonight.
Former lunar base. I gotta learn how to do the team photo thing. That's a walk for Splorger. That's up the middle for Cadavra.
Ooh.
Tying run at the plate. Guess who? J.C. Tomlin lines out.
Yep.
Full count.
No batting average still.
You'll get that up. I'm not worried. Here we go. 2 outs with 2 on. It's a strikeout. Ransom Jones, first batter face.
Yeah. That bullpen, the relievers, showing what they do best.
Voyagers team is very strong.
Shut them down.
BD Jr. lifts one to right center, but it's caught for out number 1. Gosman, they're efficient outing. That's a ground out for Skatos. Not even into the yellow for Stamina. That's a strikeout for Payne. What an outing for Gosman. 3.1 innings pitched. That's insane.
Yeah, not bad.
Last chance for Buffalo. It's a base hit.
Ooh,
Thriller's having a good game. Are they the hero, Knifey?
It's going to be tough.
It's a strikeout.
Ransom's dealing here. Ransom is dealing.
Buckshank. Is that going to be the end? It won't be. They don't make a relay throw. Oh, and a wild pitch. Kerry Kelly at the plate. This is deep. Has had good contact, but just not enough. And the Voyagers survive by 3 runs, getting tied up on hits, tied up on errors, but win 5-2 as your first game of the season. And we had some
good games.
Now, I like to personally, when I did opening day a few seasons ago, I think people were fine. I do want to see if people did get the milestones, because I do want to eliminate them. So we are going to be keeping tabs. We're going to try. We're going to try it. No was on the bet, so we'll just leave this game. Player of the game was David Doug, the hero, the 2-run blast. I think it was a 2-run blast. Yep. 2 for 3 on the day. Great day at the plate for Doug. And I'm going to save. Ooh, and your top performer was a minor league player. I love it. Let me look at my OBS. Look at the... So, we need to see if D. Fernandez hit a home run. I'm assuming that's the apex. He did! Yeah, historic. Congrats to D. Fernandez. I could change the ticker to
right at the bottom of the perfect.
That's changed. That's 1. So congrats to, and I'm kind of just focusing on the milestones. We'll go through some of the results here in a bit. For the box score purposes. Did Cal hit 1? They did not. Who else was 1 away? Ray Xavier, did they get a save? They lost, so that's not possible. Oof, I got dinged up. Sweet. Robert Green, 75 wins. Did they start? They did. Let's see. Lunar base wins. Let's confirm. Career. Where is that on here? I like to go to the BNN. 75. We can move that in the ticker as well. Shout out to Robert Green. That's Rob G. That was hit. A lot of milestones, folks. Let's see. 1,000 strikeouts, Crane Pool. That's going to be a tough one because they're a reliever. Crane Pool for the Apex. Did they pitch? Let's see. They did. Oh, they got it. Oh, they're a starter. Let's confirm. I thought they were a reliever. My bad. 1,006. Congrats to Crane Pool. We're going to update that as well. We might be done with these soon, folks.
Easy peasy.
Who else we got? D. Fernandez hit. Valor Jr. needs 3 home runs. Wow, that's the stars. It's possible in one stream. It's going to be tough. Did they hit any? So we could change that. Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. Doubles for Curtis McKenzie. Let's check. Nope. Who else? McGillicuddy walks. Any walks from McGillicuddy? Nope. All right, I think we're safe for now. That was cool. All right, let's go back to the scores. I'll run through the majors, Knifey, if you want to run through the minors, just the scores. We kind of looked at these box scores.
Yeah.
Obviously, we saw Voyagers surge. Don't need to say that. Aviators win 6-2. They're undefeated. Player of the game was Kelly. Joe Kelly. Sloss are undefeated as well. They beat the Raptors. Player of the game was Artemis Aria. The Vandals, they get their first win of the year. Cash considerations, the starter is the player of the game. They win 7-1 against the Pathfinders. The Serpents won 5-1 against my Scorpions. Cash was your player of the game, starter for Seattle. The Stars go on the road and win 6-4. Player of the game was D. Fernandez, hitting that 200th home run. That's epic. Congrats to D. Fernandez, legend. Lunar Base, they win 7-3 at Detroit. Green is your player of the game. A lot of pitching love today. Schlossberg, another player of the game pitcher. 6-1 final at the Toros. Schlossberg, player of the game. And now we'll do the minors.
We're seeing a lot of hits too, but like the pitchers are getting out of it and shutting them down. First, I can't see the first one there. Your mug is blocking it, but Chicago.
Wait, you're not seeing it on
Oh, you know what?
Discord.
Right.
Oh yeah, I need to move my mug. Good call. I'm like blocking shit.
You're good though. I can see it on that. I have both screens up. Swifties win this one 6-2. Our alma mater over the Kingpins. No homers in this one. Player of the game is Richard. Also got the win. Starting pitcher there. Bottom the loss. Kansas City beat the Dillos. Walterson had a home run for Amarillo. KC won 5-4. Player of the game was Child. Winning pitcher was Legacy Point. Cologne got the save. California beat the Florida Flamingos 9-5. 26 hits in that game. A lot of homers here. Bill, Honcho, Saber, Sandals, Munson, Gray. Sandals had 2 homers in that one there for Cali. He was also your player of the game. Bell was the winning pitcher. Lemurs, they won over Anchorage 7-4. Summers, your winning pitcher. Player of the game was Peace. And then finally, the Brew City Bears beat the Piranhas in extra innings, a walk-off.
Wow.
Mistor, the home run, also your player of the game. I wonder if that was a walk-off there?
Let's see the game log.
There
Solo
she
shot
goes.
from Monsieur.
That'll do it. That's a good way to cap off opening day.
Off the 1-0 count.
Solo Walker.
Only that's the only walk-off of the entire Sim day.
I like it. A lot of good pitching. We saw a lot of hits too, like I said, but pitchers working out of it. Love to see it.
So we're done with the 20th. We can move to the 21st, and we got Lunar Base Detroit. So coming off a win for Lunar Base, Robert Green on the mound. They're going to have to. Oh, let's do the top performers. I'll go through them. Cash consideration: 7 innings, 4 hits, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts, and a win for their Vandals. So shout out to pitchers getting love on performer of the day. Joe Kelly, the second best performer of the day. 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 earned, 12 strikeouts, and a win. Most importantly, a win against Providence. And last but certainly not least, Deion Sandals, prime beach time. 2 bombs, 2 for 5. Both hits were homers, accumulating 6 RBI and 2 runs scored, which is iconic because they won 9-5. That means by themselves, Deion Sandals outscored Florida with their bat. So we'll go to the 21st. And
Day two. Day two.
and now we need a prediction. Oh, we got one. Thank you, mod team. Whoever's modding, I love you.
What is it? Who wants to win my money? My coins.
Your PBE coin.
Yeah. What's the errors? Okay. I don't know. That's a tough one. Lunar Base Detroit.
You know, it's funny.
toss-up.
Who did this prediction? The first ever prediction in Channel Point prediction history for the PBE was this exact prop. Literally.
I'm gonna go 8,000 on the under. 8,000 on the under. So if you want to win some coin, throw a couple on the over.
I feel obliged to bet. I just hope we have someone that could score it because I usually don't like to, just in case.
You can go against me, and then that way somebody will get it.
How do I remember that? It wasn't. Oh yeah, P Booms. Yeah, I did say that. I'm a broken record. Oh, that was you, Piffer. Dame, I remember that because this was a yeah. I'm like a legacy person. This is channel points predictions for channel points. That's redundant, but channel points for predictions with betting on things happening on stream was my idea. And then I also then I heard there was a league that was doing, when I was commissioner, I stayed tapped into what everyone else was doing, all other leagues. There was a Super Mega Baseball Sim League run by this married couple, if I'm not mistaken. That was the UFC league. This league was run by whoever, I can't tell you who. They were doing using channel points to get in-game help. And so then I brought the idea of like, hey, obviously we don't want it to be too much because we don't want to break the economy. But what if people could trade in channel points for money? Then we had the idea. I was talking to Mash.
I was just going to bring up. Go ahead and finish your thing, but I was going to bring up. I still think, I know we don't want to break the economy, but I think we should up it for inflation. It should be at least $2 million for every for every 10,000 channel points or something, just because to drive viewers, whatever. But I didn't know you came up with this. I love the story. Go ahead and finish.
Well, we had a user at the time who ended up going IA after an incident. Crazy Katie Cat helped implement it to the mod team. So she was running the mod team at the time, and we worked together on a plan. Okay, it's easy, it's fun to say, let's just do it. It's another thing to execute it, and we worked on a plan to execute it, and the mod team's been incredible with it from day one. So,
but not just execute it, but like how many people are going to have to be involved to there's a lot that goes into it that people don't even recognize sometimes, like you mentioned at the beginning.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, I spent like 10 minutes trying to shout as many people out. You join the management server, there's like 100 people in it. So this league is definitely not a lone project. This is a village.
Takes a village.
Yep. And we got great people on top right now. Great people. They have to give. We can give. They have to. Oh, we could do it where people have to give them money when they lose channel points bet. Maybe. Wow, a lot of channel points being wagered, folks. I almost want to just let it ride. But we do need to start this game. Knifey, you're going to be doing play-by-play. So I get a little break, and I'll obviously try to tag me in, whatever.
Sure.
And we'll get after it. Game 2 of the 54th season of the Pro Baseball Experience Sim League. Here we go.
We're in Detroit, right? Winner base will lead us off. Arson Judge trying to start a fire on the season here for winner base. Can't do it. He'll ground out to third, and then leg will pop out into foul ground to first. Rock Eater, strike 3 called. Hercules Mulligan off to a good start, pitching, doing their thing like we've seen in day 1. So Detroit will come up. Got Serpo leading things off. Hard hit the center, but Park will hold it. And the center fielder Ramberg will camp under it. 1 out. Slamus flies to right. Neck's got that. 2 outs. Ruiz up the middle past the shortstop. That's the first hit of the day for Detroit. Ruiz is on. And catcher Scudder. Oh, past the second baseman. I don't know if they'll score that a hit. I guess they will. Again, because errors is the prediction, right? First and third, though, and Nerd strikes out. That ends the first. Nothing. Pitching doing their thing. What do you say?
Yeah, both pitchers playing clean.
Until you said that.
Yeah.
Althouse solo shot to left, 417 feet. Round it up to 420 if you're feeling right. And it's 1-0 Lunar Base. Detroit. Mulligan deals. If you can recover here. Grounded to short. 1 out. Routine. Brings up Randberg. Pitcher, first base flips the pitcher. 2 outs. And then Cheeky flies up to right. Clean inning, no errors. We'll go bottom of the second, see if Detroit can answer. Got a lot of hot bats in the lineup, but back third here is looking to get some averages started as Dollarson grounds out. This one's hard hit to right. Will the Park hold it? Oh, it will. Good catch by Sneck. Williams will walk, so he's on base. 2 outs for Jam. Throw it at first. He's out. So we're through 2. It's 1-0 Lunar Base.
A weird theme in the early going for both these games is the team that has more hits is losing.
Well, the sim loves that as Texas Rangers strikes out. Mulligan looking to get back in the groove. See if Shu can get something started. It'll pop into right. 2 outs as Poe snags that. And this one's to left for Slamus.
Let's judge.
3 up, 3 down. I thought Slamus was in.
I do that a lot.
Yeah. I was calling out the left fielder, but yeah, Judge is the one that flew out. Slamus is who caught it. And then we got a runner on, then 1 out. Here for Ruiz. This one's in, so first and second, 1 out. This one's hit hard to center. Caught by the center fielder Randberg, who caught that one. Oh, he's booted it.
Here's one.
That'll tie it up. Defense. Like we were talking about in that first primetime game. This one gets by the catcher as soon as we say it. But they'll get out of it.
So they benefit from the error. Detroit does. They're fumbling and bumbling, and you need one more error to hit the over.
That's true. Leg will walk. Mulligan deals to Rock Eater and walks in. Back-to-back walks, first and second. For Althouse, gets by, catcher throws. He's in there. By again, but runners one to advance. Strike 3 called. 1 out. Still first and third. Brings up Sneck. Hard hit to left, but the left fielder's on it. They'll tag. Runners in. 2-1 now. Lunar Base in front. Randberg will pop out to right. End the inning. We're in the top of the 4th.
We don't take bribes here, Josh the Jew. Unless you're Enoch.
Brings up Reed and Shan. In the gap. Should be at least 2. Let's see if he'll test them. He's no.
Thank you for the sub, Josh.
He'll hold. Oh, now he's going to test the catcher and steal third. And then a hit. Just like that. Game's tied again, 2-2. Little small ball. Double, steal. This one's down the line. Should be in there for a hit. So first and second now. Still no outs. Poe strikes out. So 1 out. Still 2 on for Slamus. Hard hit to right. Should be playable. That's the second out. Runner tags from second. So first and third. 2 outs for Ruiz. This is in there for a hit down the line. Scores 1. Will they send him? They are. Play to play. He's out.
Why?
Good relay.
But why?
Detroit takes the lead. Questionable. He was out by a mile, but Detroit does take the lead.
You were getting to the pitching staff. You're getting to the pitchers. Your offense was rolling. Why not just hope for another hit?
Who knows? But Cheeky goes down, then Texas Ranger goes down. So quickly 2 outs here for Mulligan.
Let's see if Lunar Base capitalizes. They don't.
Round out. That'll do it for the top of the 5th.
Only 1 hit with 2 runs scored, and they're only down by 1. This is crazy. I love the PBE.
Mulligan pitching well. That's how Scorpion will take over here. He'll pitch to Scudder, who will fly out to right. 1 out. He'll get Nerd to strike out there. 2 outs quickly here for Glorbenspiel, who's also pitching a pretty great game. Grounded down the third base line. Good throw across the diamond gets him. Ends the 5th inning. 3-2 here in Detroit. Detroit's winning.
You got to think Arson Judge and Rhino Leg are going to get going, right, at some point.
Nope, right at the left fielder. Mulligan's still in control. Leg to short. Quickly 2 down. Rock Eater, the catcher, comes up. There's a base knock into left. 1 on, 2 outs. See if Althouse can get something going. Probably a little hit and run there, but no matter. The second baseman cleans it up. Inning over. Mulligan in control. We'll go bottom of the 6th. See if Detroit can add a little insurance. It's Shan that will walk. Brings up Williams.
Oh.
Hard hit the right. I think that's out of here. Long gone. How far was that off the screwball? 381 feet. Detroit, the 2-run homer goes up 5-2. That's Williams with the long ball. What a shot. Jam next. He'll draw the walk, as I think we have a pitching change. Yadif is in. Could be 2.
Quick
Double play. Poe. Yeah, that was great. Not for Poe, but for the Lunar Base defense. And that should do it. So now we'll go to the 7th inning after Slamus flies out to left. It's 5-2 though, Detroit.
Snack is your best hitter in the lineup this season so far, and he's continuing it.
Oh! Left fielder made a nice recovery. I thought that was going to get bunt, but as soon as you said it, there's a double, leadoff double. And then Randberg walks, so Lunar Base in business. Peaky, can they get something going? No. Strike 3, still 2 on, 1 out. Texas Ranger also strikes out, so now there's 2 out, 2 on. Mulligan's trying to get out of this. Hit the short, throw to first, gets him. And Mulligan escapes danger once again.
Eating all those innings, still in the game, only giving up
7
3 hits.
innings, 2 runs, 3 hits. Over the center fielder's head there, Ruiz. That'll be a double. Leading off for Detroit. Trying to add a few more if they can as we're through the 7th inning stretch. Another one in the gap. Catcher Scudder. That's going to score a run. It's a double for him. It's 6-2 Detroit. Nerd. Strike 3. Great throw by Yetta. Oh, this one had a seeing eye single. Dribbled past the pitcher, and then he'll walk in. Bases loaded. Only 1 out for Williams. Swing and a miss. Bases loaded still. 2 outs now for Jam. Oh, inside. Ball 4. Run scores for Detroit 7-2 now for the RBI walk for Jam. Poe up next, see if they can make him pay. Grounded to second, that'll do it. But we're 3-7. Detroit now in control, 5-run lead.
Judge and Leg still hitless this season.
Mulligan's still pitching as he gives up the leadoff hit to Judge.
First hit.
There you go. And oh nope, won't be a double play. They'll get their lead runner, and then Rock Eater will strike out. So 2 outs, still 1 on for Althouse. Mulligan will walk him. Let's see if they
Snack the
make a
hot
pitching
hitter.
change.
Oh,
They don't, and he throws a wild pitch. They'll leave him in again.
a walk.
And they're gonna walk Snack. I think
Look at
Mulligan's
Look at that OPS.
the wheels are falling off. They're gonna pull Mulligan out. They're gonna bring in Belfort. They're gonna get the out, and he's not gonna get it. It's over into the gap. It's gonna score at least 2, maybe. No, they won't send the runner. I don't know. I think you got to send him there. What do you think?
I think this is the time of the game to do it if you're a lunar base.
It's easy to say now after he flies out.
Well, of course, but you're down by so much. If the game was closer, I'd say sure, be conservative, but
I would have been close. And then Slamish strikes out. It's 7-4 Detroit. They're going to try to add a little more if they can. 1 out for Ruiz. This one might be in the gap. Nope, left fielder's over. 2 outs. Catcher Scudder, it's 429 on the year. Had the RBI earlier. Floats 1 over short for another single. He's hot. Start the season. Batting a clean 500. Pitching change. Oh, diving catch.
Web
So
Gem.
Lunar Base will need 3. Yeah, exactly. That was a great play. Lunar Base needs 3 to keep her going. Texas Ranger up first. Belfort pitching. Deals. Walk outside.
4
4
pitches. Walk. Good eye.
Oh. Shoot. That's in for a hit. Could this be trouble?
Tying run at the plate.
Again to Judge. Oh, Judge. No, the double play. And Belfort deals to the leg, and that'll do it. Thought we were going to see some theatrics, but Belfort shut it down. Again, working out of trouble seems to be the theme of the day.
What a game.
Falls 4-7. Detroit takes the win. That was a good game. Both teams 1-1. They're battling it out. Love it.
The rubber match coming up on the next stream day, or the sim day, I should say. EVC, welcome to the stream. I explained earlier what's going on. I will be doing playoff races. Hopefully that's going to be the future of playoff races, which is, straight up red zone style and not pausing BNN to show 2 games. We'll just do both games and just bounce between them. If there are 2 games or 3 games to show, that's going to be the goal for this playoff races stream, end of regular season. So if that last Saturday of the regular season, you'll be able to see that. Josh Jew, literally last game, there was 2 errors in that game. So you're wrong. I saw it, and I'm a credible source. So I think I'm a credible source. I try to tell myself I am, and not listen to anyone tell me otherwise, of course. Ooh.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. We need to, and I committed to it, and now we're going to be looking at it. How many times did Ruiz score in that game? Let's start there, because I see them on my ticker. Ruiz. They scored once. Let's see if they need to get to 600. I think it's easiest to check BNN. They need to get to 600. They're at 599. Let me change it to 1 away. That was... Okay. We're going to go take a peek back at other gut box scores. There was one in particular. Oh, we didn't see Bass Reeves the first game, so let's jump in there. Bass Reeves had... Where's the stolen bases? He had 1. Did he have 1 last game? Let's check, because he needs 2. 1 away. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're going to update him. Let's see. Did Xavier get a save? They did not. Keith got it. So we're stuck there. Mackenzie, doubles, Toros. That's the first one on my list. Doubles, Toros. Nope, not a single one. So nothing there. Vidal Valor needs 3 homers. Didn't have any. Cool. Just one. McGillicuddy, 650 walks. We just missed them. Let's go back. Where's the Toros? I'm probably blocking stuff. My bad. I'm going to move that. There we go. Let's go back to the Toros. Where are you? There you are. McGillicuddy needed 2 walks. McGillicuddy 0. Cool. Who am I missing? Cranepool hit. Xavier's one away. I think we're covered on Mile. Oh, did Cal hit a home run? Nope. But our Clear Not Cloudy and Mills did. I think we're covered. Oh, Mackenzie's on pro.
I like it.
What? Oh, you're right. Let's see. Thank you for that. Looking in the wrong area. I don't know why it says Toros on mine. Oh, good. They needed, let's say, four doubles. 0 this season. Let me save. I'll go through the major scores. If you think I missed a milestone, please call me out like someone just did about Mackenzie. That was really helpful. All right, so I'm gonna go through these box scores or the results. I'll do majors again. Knifey, you could do minors again, and then we'll go through the top performers.
Yeah, perfect.
Surge even up the series 8-5. They bounced back with a win. Player of the game was Kelly, who hit 2 bombs. Aviators win 4-2. They're 2-0. Duke was the player of the game with a homer. Sauce win 4-1. O'Sullivan Jr. is your player of the game. They hit a home run. They beat the Raptors. They're now 0-2. And this series got evened up. The Pathfinders win 7-5 on the road. Dawson III is your player of the game. They also hit 2 homers, which copies Kelly's day at the plate regarding homers. The Stars are undefeated. They win 3-0 against the Apex. Player of the game was Mulder, starting pitcher for Nashville. Detroit, we just saw that game. Player of the game was Lou Will off the starter. I'm used to Lou Will coming off the bench. The Rougarou are 2-0. Their player of the game was Eshelman. They beat the Toros 4-1. Starting pitcher Eshelman had a great day on the mound. And the Scorpions get their first win of the year. Pruitt is your player of the game. They win 4-2 against Seattle. And now we'll jump into minor league PBE.
Yep. Flamingos will win this one 11-7 over Cali. Both teams going to 1-1. Home runs there for Bill and Quinn Jr. Player of the game's Hawkins. Winning pitcher Machingo. Lemurs still undefeated. They beat the Wheelers 2-0. They win this one 13-7. Gerhardt the winning pitcher. Zalewski the player of the game. Save goes to Ronaldo. The Swifties 2-0, 5-0 over Chicago. Ramirez winning pitcher. Ringy the lost player of the game. Ramirez. Ranas get their first win of the game, 10-4 over Bruce City. That's a surprise. Amarillo, they will win 7-5 over KC. Player of the game, Von Christianhauser. Win goes to Okolone. Couple of homers there for Justice and Von Christianhauser.
What a name. And I'll go through top performers. Kerry Kelly, as mentioned, with those 2 bombs, 2 homers, 5 ribbies, 2 runs scored, and the most important stat, the win for the Surge. A minor league player running into the top 2 here. And second best performer of the day was Jim Hawkins of the Flamingos, 4 for 5, 4 ribbies, and 2 runs scored, and a win against California. And last but certainly not least, PD3, 3 for 4, 2 homers, 5 ribbies, 2 runs scored, and a walk and a win against Vancouver. So all 3 were batters in this sim day, despite some really good pitching performances that I've noticed. Just goes to show that, hitting is that important, right? And so when you got these players just filling up the stat sheet, producing runs, you're going to get recognized. So congrats to those 3 players. And we will end today. Let me see what we got tomorrow. We got Providence OBX. So 3 straight days and 3 straight days of simmed games. I'm going to say one more time. And we do have a prediction. Thank you for that. I know people were talking about it. Let's open it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me take a look at that.
The prediction is over/under hits 19.5. Where are you feeling on that, Knifey?
This is tough because I feel like it could go over, but it could still be a low-scoring game based on what we've seen. The bullpens have been tough. Starting pitchers have been tough. Like they've been giving up some hits, maybe some walks, but working out of it. When not every time, but quite a bit. This is a good. This is a good bet. It could go either way. I'm gonna go over because I feel like the over might be tougher to hit. Who's pitching? Oh yeah. I'm gonna go over. See if they want to win my money. I'll go 5,000. I keep winning. I have 33,000 coins now.
I'm jealous.
I'm gonna go 20,000 coins on the over. So if you want to win, go on the under.
So nice of you because I only have 47 points because I used all of mine last bet.
Well, put as many. Just put the minimum on under. You'll at least get the bonus. You'll get something if you beat me, and if not, I'll just keep going big until somebody wins the jackpot.
That's kind of you. That's knifey, y'all. See, I just bet all my channel points for every bet, so I can't really.
So what happens is every time I do this, I always pick the bet that I think is the long shot to try and give my, and I keep winning. I've already won 2 or 3 times, so we got to give back.
So you thought the errors was the long shot. Then you had someone in chat saying they've never seen a game with 2 errors. But we watch a lot of games. We definitely see games with 2 errors.
Oh yeah, the first game we saw, like you said, had 2 errors. It's. Oof.
Are we exposing T-Den in chat, Colby?
I don't think. No, Again, it's tough because like we could sit here and say it is kind of rare, but also like it's not that rare, right? But I don't know.
And Dame asked why I remembered that as the first ever channel point bet. Oh, thank you for the sub, Rory. Appreciate it. The reason why I remember is because I remember being so excited to root for sloppy baseball because I remember I wanted the over to hit, and you don't forget stuff like that.
Well, we're also kind of thinking like you have a bunch of people who might have just got called up, so like maybe their defense isn't where I don't know. It's early on, some early call ups. Maybe you have some sloppy ball.
Yeah, I've noticed in Out of the Park, just in general with streaming Out of the Park, or when you do the live games, I should say, not streaming in particular. When you watch a game, it's always a little more, how should I say, like chaotic, erratic. Like you'll see more wild pitches in a live game than you will in a traditional file, like a traditional save in the settings and the mods. So, and there's forum threads on this in the Out of the Park website about when you watch a game that the wild pitches and the pass balls are higher. And so
how many walk-off like wild pitches have we seen?
A lot.
And I always make fun of the Sims, and then the Pirates did it in real life just last week. So yeah, Sim might be smarter than you think.
Noel, who's your player? We should just get into the game. I'm gonna move my camera back. I think it's like over here, and I'll do play-by-play, and
Sure, yeah.
I'll give you some space to add some color. Let's do it. Here we go. Game 3, season 54.
Tough team, OBX. They got the heavy favorite in this matchup.
Providence, they're looking to avoid the sweep. That's a fly out for out number 1 from the corpse of Southward. There's a hit in the gap for Johnston.
Of course. Zombie boy.
Fern, that's funny. Lines out to right. Oh, and the runner thought about it, but gets back to second. It's a strikeout for Barker Bubs, a 2-2. Circle change. Now we got Harper coming up. The shortstop hitting 400 to start the year. This one's popped up to right for out number 1. The strikeout from McDaniel for out number 2. And LaShawn Maximus Marvellini, pitch lord, had a clean inning. Did you, when we started this game, were you predicting Providence leading in hits at any point?
Not necessarily. I was kind of thinking OBX would carry the load.
Yeah, they're getting beat 1-0 on hits. Dinker with a pop up and a pop out for out number 2 to right. Cassius Considerations with a strikeout. And they do go down in order. Now we'll bring up LeSwift of the Aviators. And that's caught for out number 1 and right. Strikeout for O. Richards. So now we're in the dangerous part of the order, and it doesn't matter. Pitch Lord has been dealing in the early going. We'll go top 3. Thoughts?
Tight game. I still think OBX has got the power to get back in it.
They certainly do. On that roster, it's 2 quick outs recorded by Schramm. And there goes hit number 2 of the day. This one is from Southworth, their second hit of the season. Southworth takes off. Oh, and the old man got gunned down. What a throw from O. Richards.
He buckled on that leadoff.
That's called being old. It's code for being old. That's a ground out from Henry.
I buckled getting down to bed.
Power bat, little bark. And that no-hitter has been broken up. The 6-4-3 double play. Providence infield. Started by Brooks.
Yep. Still the minimum batter space.
What a play. That's a strikeout for Johnston. It's a walk for Fern. Sark Mouthworth. Bubs is going to strike out with 1 on, 2 out for McKenzie. We need some doubles. Oh, I don't think this is going to be a double. But they do move the runner to third. Dinker. Oh, this one's towered to deep center. It gets caught at the warning track. OBX top of the order coming up. Knifey, how are we feeling about this game?
I don't know if we're going to get a hit 20 hits, but we're going to try.
Yeah, that bet's looking suspect, but Harper, their first hit of the day, that's 1 for 2 now. McDaniel, will that drop it? Whoa, it's a grab, a stretched out center fielder. Considerations for out number 1. This is pretty shallow. Will they send the runner? They do. The runner is safe. I thought they were out. What a great piece of running there, base running, to take the lead. OBX leads 1-0. LeSwift grounds out. Wow. Providence, Considerations. That's a base hit. That's their 4th hit of the day, and for like the third straight game in the first half of the game, the team with more hits is losing. That's a wild pitch. We were talking about that before the game. That's a ground out from Cheech. Just got to put it in the air. They couldn't. Brooks strikes out.
Leadoff man, Southworth, do your thing. Oh, he tried. 4-pitch walk.
Oh, and a strikeout.
That hurts.
Johnston, the 0-2.
Only 6 hits through half the game.
Wow.
It's tough to hit that over.
You need 20.
Win my money.
It's a base hit for O. Richards. Providence out hitting their
Seeing
opponent
that
and
hit.
losing.
Oh, a bunt.
A bunt NL ball back in the day, old school NL. That's a bunt that did move the runner, but that's a line out to right, and this is crushed.
Oh. Oh.
Power bat. Little bark.
Oh, big bark.
Yeah, that's big bark, big bat. And a big home run. It's 3-0, a 2-run blast to right.
375, not bad. To dead right field.
And with
The
2
action
outs,
on
they're
the
going
top.
to keep rallying here. Nice throw from third to end it, but Knifey, Providence is in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, they might be in a bit of trouble good bit of the season if these things hold up. But Outer Banks is a tough team. They're always competing.
And as you say that, Schramm puts on 2 base runners via bases on balls.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pop out from McKenzie. So first out down. 0-2. That's a 3-pitch strikeout. Dinker.
He's going to work out of it?
They will.
He will. Oh! He said that's the theme today, baby. Pitchers working out of trouble.
That's an elite pitcher, I should add. 80 overall in the game.
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, the top TPE pitcher in the league. That's a McDaniel ground out.
Top 5 for sure.
Yep, that's a Garbanzo pop out. And Pitch Lord, all things considered, pitching a fine game, close to a quality start. Great work from the catcher.
Oh, got to get the lead out. Catcher on catcher prime. No, actually, that was Swift. That was the second baseman. But rough.
Fern, great throw from behind home plate. Can their offense match their defense? That's a 3-1. That's a walk. Cheech.
Fifth walk of the day.
Good call. Brooks with a strikeout. 4-6-3.
Got 9 strikeouts and another double play. That'll do her.
Yeah, approaching double digit Schramm, and they're going to probably stay in at 96 pitches. Here comes O. Richards. That is blown out. It was a full count. Pitch Lord. That's a ground out. And that's a ground out. 7 innings pitched for Pitch Lord. Only 3 earned.
That's a pretty good quality start.
Yes,
I mean,
it's a quality start. They're doing their job so far.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is the offense going to help? They haven't yet. Well, they got a reliever in, though. Abbasi. That's 2 pitches thrown, 2 outs recorded. Look, I'm not joking.
Efficiency at its finest.
Yeah, literally the most efficient. That's a 2-out fly out to center field from Bubs. The crabs are running out of time, Knifey.
I like the yellow helmet crabs, but apparently the sim does not. The sim gods hate it.
Power bat. Last time we saw them, they hit a big home run. That's a single for Power bat. Now, wild pitch. We were talking about it. That's a Jones strikeout. A ground out, excuse
me. You're on third with 1 out.
They held the runner at third. Great work. Pitching change. Sagandi legend. Strikeout.
Oh. Good move to the pen. I like to bring that lefty in.
Kept the runner at third. Left him stranded. Here we go. Last chance.
Won't pay off.
Let's see.
Ooh.
McKenzie.
Right at him.
Grounds out to short. Dinker. Grounding out to second.
Right at him.
And a ground out.
Way she goes, Bubs. Way she goes, Bubs. Way she goes.
And that will do it. OBX blanking the Crabs, sweeping them
Only
in the
11 hits.
3-game series.
11 hits. I think I've lost my coins.
Only 11 hits. I made some money back. I did win some. I have 100. I flipped 37 into 117.
There you go. That's how it starts.
Yep. And we're gonna have to. Mackenzie didn't get anything here from my knowledge. Nope. So we don't have to worry about Mackenzie. Yeah, they went 1 for 4, but it was a single.
Mm.
So I'm gonna hit save, and then I'm gonna pull up my ticker on OBS. All right, here we go. We need to check. We'll go Valor first. Did they hit any home runs? Yes, no, yes, no, nope. Oh, wait, Valor's on the Stars, right? Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, oops.
Whoa! Did we save?
Yeah, we're good. I
Right.
say before I started looking at the ticker. All right, so Valor's done. That was hit. Did Ohi Cow finally hit a home run? They
We're
did.
professionals here. Mm.
They hit. Congrats to our commissioner for hitting
One.
150 bombs. Dangerous. Let's
Can you
confirm
hear me
it.
clapping?
Will it show career? No, you have to click into it. I like to go to the what I know just to confirm.
150 walks
150 homers.
and
Congrats.
150 homers.
Congrats to Feka Ohi Cow, aka Jacob, for eclipsing
Hey,
150 homers.
for all you big math people out there, his home run to walk ratio is 1-to-1.
Ah, that's cool. Great catch on that one. Now, Demons,
We all learned something.
we're checking Ruiz for runs scored. I think they hit it because they hit a home run. Let's confirm. They did. 1 run scored. Let's quickly confirm. Runs. Yep.
Round of applause.
Congrats to Leo Ruiz.
600.
The big 600.
He's gonna break 700 RBIs here too. Okay.
McGillicuddy was two walks away. They only got a hit. We saw that. Bass Reeves now. Let's check. Death Valley. How'd they do? Stolen bases. Oh, they got caught stealing. Let's just confirm. My guy was 1 away. Still stuck at 399. All right, now we're
We'll
on
get there.
to Robert Green hit. Ray Xavier back to Death Valley. We lost, so that's not possible. Can't get a save and a loss.
I keep thinking you guys will be better. What's the deal?
It's 3 games. Trust me, I am the king of overreacting to first streams. And
Not even. I think I picked you guys to do better last. We suck too. Don't get me wrong.
oh yeah,
The
y'all.
sim gods are. Sometimes the sim gods will get you. Against all odds.
So yeah, I mean, very brutal.
And then we want Tahini. So go. You tell me, right? Anything's possible.
Wait, McGillicuddy was 2 walks away. Did we check that? I was thinking I got Mackenzie and McGillicuddy mixed up. McGillicuddy 1. Let's confirm. Go to BB. 1 away from 650. I think that's it. I think we're good. I love it. I love tracking milestones. Thank you to Punk for dropping that into the sim server for me. Let's go back to the scores. Just the same as usual. I'm going to run through the majors. Knifey will get you through minor league PBE. Vandals, they hold on to win. They're 2-1 to start the year. They win the series. Sheet was your player of the game. That's my wife. Raptors steal and win. They don't get swept. They win 6-5 against the Sloss. Ingram was your player of the game. Ingram had 2 home runs. That makes sense. Now we're going to go. The Surge end up winning the series. So the Surge lost the opening day initial game and then said, okay, we're going to hunker down after losing on stream because the game knows when they're on stream. Obviously, Kaufman is your player of the game. They win 5-1 on the road and win a road series. That's huge. Outer Banks, we saw that. The Demons, they win the series 2-1. They won 9-3. Abernathy, player of the game over Lunar Base. The Apex, they get a win in the series. They don't get swept. They shut out the Stars 5-0. And Bernard, the starting pitcher, was your player of the game in that one. And the Sea Serpents, despite a late attempted comeback from the Scorpions, get the win and win the series 2-1. Blue Sky, the winning pitcher, is your player of the game from Seattle. The Sea Serpents are 2-1. The Rougarou, they take a loss. They have Toros avoid getting swept. Toros had to fend off a comeback in the ninth. Mills won player of the game. They hit a home run, and that's a losing effort for the Rougarou. The Toros are 1-2, and we'll go to the minor league
Whoa.
PBE. I'm probably blocking everything. There we go.
Yeah, you're good. California will go to 2-1 on the year. They win 6-1 over the Flamingos. Home runs for Sabor and Harris. Win goes to Jimmy. Play the game to Harris. Your league favorite Puerto Rico Ranas go to 2-1. They win 6-5. Close game over the Bears. Didn't the Bears just win the minor league World Series? I guess. What are you gonna do? Puerto Rico Ranas, one of the best teams in the minors. And then the Anchorage Wheelers get their first win of the season. They blow out the Lemurs 13-5. Home runs there for Hoff, Dub, and Love. Moncrief the win. Player of the game goes to Hoff. State College, our alma mater again. There you go. They're off to a swift start, 3-0. 10-3 win over the Kingpins. Home runs there for Penley and Dent. Final game of the day for the Miners. Amarillo gets their second win of the season. They win 4-1 over KC. Win goes to Summer, starting pitcher, who's also your player of the game.
All righty. So that does it. We'll do top performers. Your third best performer was Devin Harris. 2 for 2, a homer, 2 RBI, 3 runs scored, and a walk. That is a minor league player. That's a Firehawk. They beat Florida 6-1, as mentioned by Knifey. Abernathy, 8 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 earned, 1 walk, 12 strikeouts, and a win against Lunar Base. And last but certainly not least, another pitcher, 7 innings pitched for Maurice Bernard. Only gave up 2 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts, and a win. What a great day for pitchers to have 2 of them in the top 3. That's awesome to see. We're going to hit save again.
Yep. First series are over. I think it's a pretty good start to the season for everybody. We're having some close games, close series.
All right, I'm going to hit. Yeah, we got some quick sims. We're going to do what we've been doing for the quick sim so we can get to Seattle, Detroit on the 25th. So for the 23rd, we're going to quick sim. Maybe it's an off day. It is, just to confirm. It is still going to save. Gives us a break. Everyone gets a break on the off day. Now we'll go to the 24th, which is also a quick sim. And looks like everybody's playing on this day. Save again.
Yep.
I'll just do autoplay all games today so we can get to the 25th. All righty. Okay, so we're going to go, wow, Death Valley erupted on offense. We only need to check a few players on the tech tracker. First, let's start with Mackenzie of the Crabs, not the Toros. Let me change that actually in the ticker. Sorry about that. Let's go check the Crabs. They should be up top. Yep. They needed 4 doubles. Did they get any? Did they get any? Did they get any? Nope. Okay. Is any Boise players here? Nope. Okay, we're going to go. Did Valor hit a home run yet? They haven't hit one. Oh, they did. So they should be 2 away. Toros. We're checking McGillicuddy. Did they achieve a walk? McGillicuddy. 0. No, still 1 away. Let's go back. Let's go to the Scorpions. Bass Reeves. Bass Reeves. Stolen bases. Where are we? Did we not get any? I guess not. Base running. Nothing for base running for us that I could see. No. Only it makes sense. No hits, only 1 walk. Okay. What else we got? Robert Green hit. Oh, Ray Xavier. We were not in a save scenario, so no. Cranepool hit the strikeouts. We saw that. I think we're good. The fun one's going to be the Stars. If Vidal Valor can hit 3 homers in 1 stream, that'd be epic. Let's go back to the scores. I'll do what we did before. I'll do the majors. Knifey will take you through the minor league PBE. The Vandals, they are 3-1 on the year, and they beat the Surge 8-5. Player of the game was Phillip. The Crabs get their first win of the year, and they start this series off with a win. Cruiser is your player of the game. They beat the Raptors. Now both teams are 1-3. The Aviators stay hot. They beat the Sloss 8-3. LeSwift is your player of the game, hitting a homer for OBX. We'll jump over to Pathfinders Voyagers. Voyagers win 8-7, fending off a comeback in the 9th. BD Jr. is your player of the game. We're still going. Now we got Champions Conference. Yep. We got the Toros. They're even up 2-2 on the year. They beat the Apex 4-3. Lee was your player of the game. Valor getting their first homer of the year. They got player of the game. The Stars beat the Rougarous 7-3, and the Stars are 3-1. DVS erupted on offense, scoring 16 runs. I think that's the highest team total I've seen this season. Lamborghini is your player of the game. They beat the Space Rangers. The Sea Serpents are 3-1. They win 3-0 over Detroit. Their player of the game was DeVries. And now we are in the minor league PBE with Knifey.
Yep. Kansas City will even up their record with the Ranas. They'll win this game 7-6. They go to 2-2. Ranas 2-2. Winning pitcher Martinez, player of the game, Scoted, who also had a home run. The Swifties, we're giving them a ton of luck. They're 4-0. Start the minor league season 7-3 win over California. Blonde 345 gets the win. Player of the game is Mizushima. Anchorage Wheelers, they get the win over Florida 6-3. Go to 2-2 on the year for Anchorage. Home run there for King. Winner goes to McDougal, starting pitcher. Player of the game, also King here, had the home run. Bruce City Bears, they go to 2-2. They beat the Kingpins, who fall to 0-4. They win 8-2. The Bears do. No homers in this one. Peregrino, the win. Eschenbaugh, player of the game. And the Louisville Lemurs, they win 3-2. Close game was a walk-off in the bottom of the 10th. They go to 3-1. Home run for Walterson. Player of the game is Kratt.
And let's see
Gerhardt,
who hit the
2-0,
walk-off.
pitcher. Yep.
And so it was a fly out. Okay, so a walk-off sac fly from Abe Ghosty.
Not bad.
Nice. All right. I like to save, so we're going to save. And now this should conclude the 24th. Go to my handy-dandy notepad, which has us having a game on the 25th. So we're going to end the 24th. And we are now in the 25th. This game is Seattle-Detroit.
Should be a good matchup. Seattle off to a hot start. Detroit 2-2.
So that's the wrong pitchers. You could have just said the team, and you needed a scenario if they tied. So unfortunately, we need to delete this prediction. I think I can do it. We should just do a pick 'em, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna delete this just because there's no scenario for a tie, and that's very much possible. All right. Piffer, are you cool with me doing it? Seattle. Let's do 2 minutes. Always got to have scenario, and like we don't have ties in the PBE, so there's no need for a tie and a pick'em bet between two teams. I think it's great to do pick'ems personally. I think that's when the money. That's
Mm-hmm. Let
yeah.
me
You just.
grab water
I mean,
real
I
quick.
guess. Wait, there is a tie scenario. You just refund everyone, but that's. I mean, that's not fun. What do you think? Refund on a tie?
You guys, you can, yeah. I'm gonna grab a water real quick. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you got time. Get your money up, not your funny up. I blame Ewok sold my Elo as a month. See, I'm not. Look, if you're doing it as long as I've been, I keep talking about how long I've been doing it. I mean, I literally joined the league in 2019 and pretty much have tried to watch as many streams as I could since then. You doing it as long as me, you got to look out for every scenario that exists because a lot of scenarios exist, folks. 134 viewers. Where are you? Where can I see 134 people put a 1 in chat? What's up, Poe? If I could see 134 ones, then the numbers will be truthful. P Booms.
Don't question.
A defiant user base. I see 2. I see a 5. I see a 3. I see a 9. 69. I am multi beat pop poop. NAS-based the bot. NASBot. My wife putting binary code. Oh no, that's 1 and 0. My bad. Putting 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3 from Knifey. Oh, counting bot, but in chat, say less. Everyone loves the counting bot. That's the most universally liked thing, right, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
No, I know there's some counting bot haters out there. All right, we're gonna jump into this game, which I need to check against Seattle, Detroit. I don't know why I had to check that. I literally made the prediction.
Seattle. Massbase is loving this. 3-1.
Yeah. Well, that's what we do around here. See, we just build a league to make sure NASBase is happy. And so what we did tonight is make sure that they're 3-1 with Seattle on stream.
All right.
We just want NASBase to be happy. All right, you're doing play-by-play, correct?
That'll do.
All right. What's up, Daedalus? See, I know that's you because I remember the light green, even though you're Luigi's Toes on Twitch and you try to throw me off intentionally on purpose. What's up, Crunk? All the way from across the pond. You should be sleeping, brother. I just doxed you.
Oh wait, we're off early tonight, though. 6 o'clock's an early start usually, you know.
He's probably doing some kind of gaming, and then took a break to troll me in chat. Of course.
Yeah. It's probably like midnight or something. They're just checking in. Maybe 1 o'clock.
Booshed. Booshed nog.
Oh, cutscene. Healer's gonna lead us off. Strider deals in the gap, but softly hit. 1 out. Strider deals again past the diving third baseman for a single there. That's Arenado on batting 500. Becker swinging a miss. 2 outs, 1 on for War Smoke. Down the line of third, throw across the diamond, 3 outs.
We said we're gonna make NASBase happy. I think a hit in the first inning's good. I mean,
Still time. Poe leads us off for Detroit. Fly to right, 1 out. Slameth. In there for a hit. Falls in. 1 on, 1 out for Ruiz. Detroit looking to get something started. Could be 2. They turn it.
wow.
Yeah, that was one of the tougher double plays that you see. First to second, back to the pitcher. The ground out by Johnson, 1 out. Me higher in the gap. That should be 2. Taking 3, no.
The Creed name.
1 out for Reese. That should be in there. That'll be a hit. They will not send the runner, though. He wasn't sure. And pass. Not going to be deep enough, or will it? They're going to send the runner. Plate the plate.
Oh,
Throw is weak. Not in time.
Man.
Seattle up 1-0.
Manufacturing runs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you send them. You got to test that center fielder. You never know. McKinley or Hinckley will strike out. But Seattle gets the run. It's 1-0. Catcher Scudder grounds the first, 1 out. Nerd up. Swing and a miss on the full count, 2 outs. Dollarson, the third baseman, up next. Chris Cash deals. Hard hit the center. Is it going to get over the center fielder's head? It will. Off the wall. Double for Dollarson. Cash deals to Sham. Oh, first baseman snags it. Ends the inning. Line drive catch. So we're through 2. It's 1-0 Seattle. Healer leads us off. Strike 3 called in the full count. Strider, the punch out. And Arenado goes down on another full count looking. 2 outs. Becker next. Swing and a miss. So nearly 3 full counts in a row. But Strider.
Detroit is right there. They're down a run. They're down 1 hit.
And Williams grounds out the first. Jam grounds out the first. Flips to pitcher for 2. The second out, I mean. And then the Poe will ground out to the shortstop for the third out. 1, 2, 3.
Poe struggling to start the year. Maybe watch your mouth and chat. Maybe your player will do better.
Oh, base knock there for Warsmoke. He's off the top of the 4th, but then the double play, no. Johnson beats out the throw. And then Mihire strikes out, so 2 outs, 1 on here for Reese. Strider deals through up the middle for a hit. So first and second, 2 outs now for pass. To short, goes the easy way to second. Third out. Bottom of the 4th, it is 1-0 Seattle. See if Detroit can get something going. Slamus leads us off. Hard hit to center. Not deep enough. The fly ball. 1 out. And then Ruiz lofts one into center for. Oh, he's gonna go for. Oh, he gets 5.
It's an error for sure.
There's an error, so he'll get the single and then the extra base there on the error. Catcher Scudder strikes out, so 2 outs. Still running scoring position for Nerd. Up the middle, gets by. Runners right on third. Throws late. Ruiz scores. It's 1-1 now. Detroit ties it up. Dollarson in the hole at second. Good throw. Ends the inning, but Detroit does the damage, ties it up. 9 hits total here. It's 1-1.
Ewok, that's my IRL diet. Should I stop eating Uncrustables and ramen exclusively or what?
Never stop. And Hinckley grounds out, and then Healer grounds out. 2 outs. Arenado, he'll do the same. Strider in control here. 5 innings, 1 earned run, 6 Ks. 1-1 still. We're going bottom of the 6th. See if Detroit can take command here at home. This one by the third baseman for Shan. That's a single. Williams. Another one in the hole. Back-to-back singles. Through short and third. Brings up Jam, who will strike out. So first and second, 1 out. Pose up. Hard hit to left. Going back. It's in the park, but the runner will tag. So 2 outs, first and third for Slamus.
Detroit.
That's through. That'll score a run. What do you think?
I'm thinking that the manufacturing runs was early by Seattle. Detroit's taking that hint that they should try to do that too. But that was caught.
Even still, Detroit's up 2-1 now. Hitting them around the bases there with a series of singles.
Yeah.
Almost added 3 more on that long fly. as Becker flies out to left. Which brings up War Smoke, who hits a single. So 1 out, 1 on. Brings up Johnson. Strider still on the mound. Working hard. Fly ball to left. Routine, 2 outs. Still a runner on here for Mihir, who will walk. So first and second, 2 outs. Let's see if we can get out of it. Reese up in the hole, but third baseman snags it. Goes to second. Ends the inning. Still 2-1 Detroit. We'll go bottom of the 6th. Detroit looking to add some more runs if they can. Catcher Scudder leads us off. Hard hit the first, but playable. 1 out. Nerd. Little looper into center. Long run, but he's got it. 2 outs. Dollar for him. Grounded to first. 1, 2, 3 innings. So just like that, we're going to the 7th.
I'm confident
Ooh.
Seattle has an attempt in them, but Detroit's doing a great job keeping runners stranded. Can they keep doing that? Oh!
I'm glad you spoke up because I was just about to say how it was a pitcher's duel. Just in time for Pass to clobber a home run. First of the season.
Wow, Pass. With NatSpace watching, the user, Pass really got a hold of that one. That was huge. A tie game now.
Ooh, thought they go back to back, but Hinckley flies out the center. And then Healer grounds out the short. So it's 2 outs for Arenado, who will also routine fly ball to right, 3rd out. But the game is tied. It's 2 hits apiece, 7 hits apiece. I'm sorry, 2 runs apiece, 7 hits apiece. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. We're 7th inning stretch. Shan grounds out to 3rd. That's 1 out. Williams, cash deals. Starting pitcher still in the game for Seattle. Fly ball to left, 2 outs. Jammed up next. Bottom of the order. Threw for a hit. So 1 on, 2 outs now for Poe.
Okay,
Cash
Poe.
deals. Draws. There's the walk. Is he
There
getting
you are.
trouble? Oh,
Biffy.
deep. Not deep enough. Cash gets out of it. So what? That's 7 innings complete.
Yeah. 7
2 earned
full
runs.
innings. That's a great outing from Chris Cash, with more to come, I think.
And Belfort comes in, so our other setting pitcher's out. As Becker strikes out. War Smoke is up next. Swinging a miss, strike 3. So Belfort's got 2 strikeouts in relief. Johnson the 3rd. Here's the pitch, strike 3. So Belfort gets them all, mows them down. 3 strikeouts.
Retires the side on strikes. Will the Detroit offense respond? Because they were the most, Seattle scored last. Detroit hasn't scored since the 5th.
We might be looking at extra innings here, too, as this game settles in. Back-to-back outs. Nerd up next. Oh, this one's down the line. Put a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Going for 3.
Oh, he's going for 3! Throws late! Oh, no.
Throws in time. What? Wait, the hidden ball trick. The hidden ball trick. The hidden ball trick. I'm not kidding. The hidden ball trick. Chat is confused.
Belfort goes for the 4th strikeout in a row, but then he gives up a hit to Reese. I can't believe we just saw that. 1 out, 1 on for Pass. Ooh, strike 3. Belfort is 5th strikeout and 6 batters. Oh, he got him. So Belfort has seen the minimum 6 outs, 5 Ks, 1 pickoff. That's how you spell relief, buddy.
That's a big hit, because you want your bad hitter who's struggling to have some leverage here. They got a base runner.
Oh, 1 out, 1 on though. Shan strikes out. They'll bring up Williams. Telfair's in. Gets another strikeout. So we might be looking at extras.
Wow.
There's the 3rd strikeout.
Telfair.
We're gonna go top of the 10th.
That's an elite outing out of the pen. Comes in, high leverage situation, retires the side on strikes.
Belfort gives up a little Texas leaguer in the left for a single. Hinckley's on. Healer, little grounder. Oh, they're gonna get their leadoff runner. Good play by Belfort. Playing defense, getting Ks, but can't do nothing about that. That one's up the middle. So 2 on, 1 out for Becker.
Deep.
This one's deep. Not deep enough. Runner tags, 1st and 3rd. 2 outs for War Smoke. This one's in the hole. It's a low. He goes to the short way to second base and gets out of it. Good play
Otani,
by the shortstop.
former Serpent.
Bottom of the 10th. Bottom of the 10th. Detroit's got the chance to walk her off.
Deep.
Poe, this one's deep. Oh, good play. And Slamis. This one's deep again, but not deep enough.
We're all swinging
two
for the
long
fences.
fly out. Yeah. Ruiz. Oh, down the line. That's in there for a hit. Could be 2 extra bases. Yep, he's in there for a double. Winning run on second. Catcher Scudder. Will he be a hero?
This drop.
He will drop. Rodan. Single.
Detroit.
Ruiz scores. What a game.
What a game. Best game of the night, objectively
22
speaking.
hits. Bottom of the 10th, Walker. Catcher Scudder's the hero. The crafty veteran. What a game.
What a game indeed. For it to go to 10 and for that sequence to occur with Catcher Scudder, the hero.
It's a classic game, too, because we had you got the pitching, you had the hitting, a lot of hits, a couple of clutch hits, but can't ask for more.
So the hidden ball trick from earlier, and I want to see that. Hold on. Do we remember? Will it say it on the game log? Do we remember when it happened? The video's up. Naspace, what inning was it? I think it was like the 5th or the 6th. Oh, 8th. Here we go. Right here. Alfred was batting. Hit a triple. But got tagged out at third with the hidden ball trick. That's insane. It didn't matter. They won, but wow. No, that was definitely a hidden ball trick. Because the throw was perfect. I mean, the throw was late, I meant. The throw was imperfect. The throw was late.
I mean, you can never tell by the animation, but it popped up and said hidden ball trick. I saw it.
Colby, what do you mean that's not how that works? Explain. Yeah, it said it in the write-up. That's why I caught it. That's why I like keeping it the write-up
I didn't believe
open.
I didn't believe you until I thought unless we were seeing things. Yeah.
No, you can't. They won't show it on stream. Did I get yeah, I wish they would show it, like show the animation. Maybe 26 shows a hidden ball trick. Who knows? But we're gonna check our tracker one time here real quick. Did Valor's 2 away. And based on the night how the night's going, it's possible they hit 2. They didn't hit any. Okay, cool. Mackenzie on the Crabs. Did they get any doubles? Nope. Who else? McGillicuddy on the Toros. Let's go to Cancun real quick. They needed... What did they need? 1 walk. Did they get it? They got it! Let's confirm with their career stats. 650 bases on balls. Wow. What a career for McGillicuddy. I'm going to update the tracker. Congrats to Chadwick, fellow co-host, streamer. What else we got? I think that's it. Thanks to all the players that hit those milestones earlier, making my job very easy. So because I don't have to check anymore for a lot of these. And thank you to Puck again for dropping that. I'm gonna go through the scores for the majors as usual. Voyagers 4-1 win. They're 3-2 on the year. They beat the Pathfinders, who are 1-4. Goat Tank, the starter, is your player of the game. The Vandals, they're 4-1. Kind of the opposite of last year where they had to win 10 in a row just to make the playoffs. Player of the game was Whiskey, though, from the Surge. They're 2-3. Vandals are 4-1, as I said. Now we'll go to the Aviators, who eke by the Sloss 1-0 and keep their undefeated season alive. Joe Kelly is your player of the game. And now we got the Crabs beating the Raptors 4-1. Southworth, I think that's back-to-back wins. It is. The Crabs get their first 2 wins. They win the series. Southworth is your player of the game. McKenzie with a homer, but not a walk. Okay. Scorpions, my ERA dropped to 2.08. I'm player of the game. Always a bummus. Scorpions win 9-2, 12-6 on hits. Against the Space Rangers, who are 1-4. Scorpions are 3-2. And the Apex, they win 9-7 at home. Ohikau is your player of the game. They beat the Toros. Both teams are now 2-3. The Demons, we just saw that crazy ending. Best game of the night. The Stars, they score 16. They win 16-5 against the Rougarou.
Wow.
Stars moved to 4-1. Yeah, it's a big win. That's a Champions
Oh,
Conference.
look good.
Yeah, 2 contenders. Cove is your player of the game, who hit a home run for
16
Nashville.
runs, you're 4-1. Not bad. The Swifties dropped their first game of the season. They fall 7-0 to the California Firehawks. Obel, the win and player of the game. Anchorage Wheelers, third win of the season, 6-4 over Florida. Some home runs on the day. Shorsey, Steele, King, Knopf, and Hawkins. Player of the game will go to Knopf. Winner is Peace for Anchorage. Bruce City drops another one to Chicago, gets their first win of the season there in Chicago, 8-4 over Bruce City. Chicago, Locke had a home run, McThick had a home run for Bruce City. Yosh gets the win. Huzenga is the player of the game there for Chicago. Chicago. The Dillos, they win 5-2. Pull even to 3-2 on the year with Louisville. Who gets the win and player of the game? Kansas City defeats the Ranas 4-3, a close one, 3 runs in the 8th. Justice, a home run. Player of the game, also Justice. Winner goes to West. A crisp 13.50 ERA.
Awesome. And that concludes the scores. Let's go through top performers. Again, minor leagues showing up nicely tonight. They understood the assignment. I love checking the world performers. Taco Bell. Look at this. 8 innings, 3 hits, 0 earned, 0 walks, 10 strikeouts, and a win. That's a stat line to be proud of. And, of course, a win against my Swifties. So, got to tip the cap to Taco Bell.
Our Swifties.
That's true. Our Swifties. That's right, JC Tomlin. And then Ohikau, no stranger to being a top performer, MVP. 3 for 4, a double, a triple, a homer. Hold on. Oh, no. I was going to say, check for the cycle, but you need 4 hits. They only got 3. They got everything but the single. What? Well, how often does that happen? 3 hits, a double, a triple, and a homer. That's so clean. Oh man, it's clean in like the worst way. Like,
and the word I'd rather.
And they lost
too.
Yeah, that's like Jokic scoring 60, and the Nuggets losing. And Wyness Cove, what a day for them! 3 for 4, a double, a homer, 3 RBI, 3 runs scored, and a walk to match. And like you were talking about, Knifey, the most important stat, the win, 16-5 over New Orleans. So two batters, 1 pitcher, pretty good representation of a top performances. I love it. And we're gonna save again. I'm gonna check my notepad, and we got to end the night Vancouver at DVS. Oh wow. My wife's team versus my team. I did not realize that was going to be this game. Oh, wait, we got some quick sims, though. We got some quick sims. Today's the 25th. We got 2 days of quick sims. So we will get added today. We'll do what we've been doing, check for milestones, and then go through the scores. All right, we got games. So we're going to do autoplay all games today. Just to confirm, the 26th is a quick sim. Yep. And let's check for milestones. McGillicuddy needed 1 walk, correct? We'll start at the top. Valor, help us out. Please hit some homers. Valor did not. So Valor still 2 away from that milestone. McGillicuddy hit. Bass Reeves. Did we miss that? I forgot to check.
I didn't see. I'm sorry.
You're good. I don't see any stolen bases. What's up with our base running? Let's confirm.
I'll be back in like 3. Give me 3 minutes.
Take your time. Stolen base. Oh, he got it. My bad, Blue Line. You are officially at 400. So we're going to put hit. Congrats to my boy, Blue Line, my teammate. Did Xavier get a save? They did not. Alrighty, who else hasn't hit? A lot of hits. Xavier.
Out of the park.
I missed something. I'll check that in a second. I think that's it. Valor with 2 homers. Mackenzie, let's go to the... I'll just type in. Let's go to their BNN. We're checking for doubles. Four away still. So no doubles at all. That's nuts. That's honestly pretty rare. In all these games, not a single double, but that's, hey, we'll see it either in one game or next stream. Most likely next stream. I think that's it. That Ray Xavier save. Let's see if we missed it. I don't think I was checking for it. Easy to check. 1 away. Okay, we have that. All right, let's go back to the scores. I'll do the majors while Knifey's out. And yeah, we'll get after it. I'm just gonna get my edge back open. Scud, thank you for the sub. All right, I'll check. We already checked the lunar base DVS.
Mm-hmm.
Did any starters pitch these last few days? We'll check in the box score, but yeah, not looking good for them. Let me go through these majors box scores. Or I should say the final scores. Pathfinders win 4-3 at the Voyagers. They are 2-4. The Voyagers are 3-3. Player of the game was Benico, the winning pitcher of the Pathfinders. Toll Trade gets player of the game. The Surge the Surge lose 2-1 to the Vandals. Toll Trade in a losing effort gets a loss on the stat sheet, but is your player of the game. That's pretty rare. The losing pitcher is player of the game. The Sloths, they win 7-6. They're 3-3. They give the Aviators their first loss of the season. However, Garbanzo had a great game for OBX. They get player of the game. And now we're going to go see this score, 12-11. Player of the game was Bubs. The Crabs are now 3-3. Raptors are 1-5. Now we're going to Champions Conference. My Scorpions win 16-5. Plainview is your player of the game. Scorpions are 4-2. The Toros moved to 3-3. Their player of the game was Our Clear Not Cloudy. They beat the Apex 9-5. Now we're checking Seattle, who moved to 4-2, beating the Demons. And McQueen is your player of the game. Demons are 3-3. The Stars, oh wow, another big outing from them from the plate. 16-6. Hunter is your player of the game. They moved to 5-1. The Ruguru fall to 2-4, and now we got the Miners with Knifey.
Yep, we're gonna hop on down to the Miners. Oh, where is my? 1 second. There we go. The Flamingos will get their second win of the season. They win 10-2 over Anchorage. Macher the win, first of the season. Player of the game goes to Bill. Also had their third home run for Florida. Bruce City goes to 3-3. They beat Chicago 9-7. Thriller. Bear gets the win. Renji the loss. Baba the save. Player of the game, McThick with their second home run. Lemurs get the win over Amarillo 4-2. Or, I'm sorry, 8-5. They get their fourth win of the season. Player of the game goes to Nukesum. Winner Con. The Ranas go to 3-3. Upset the Hepcats in Puerto Rico.
Wow.
And then State College off to a good start, but now they've lost 2 in a row. California evens up with them 4-2 apiece. California wins this one 4-1. Valak the fourth gets the win, player of the game as well. Sorry,
Right.
Swifties. We tried,
We're
right, Hummus?
trying. Of course, my wife's team and her with Holly Sheet, she played for the Firehawks. Now we're about to play them here on stream on the 28th, but we have to get past the 27th first. Let's go through the top performers. All three are batters. Two of them are in the majors. So we'll go through Plainview, my teammate, 2 for 5, a homer, 5 RBI, 2 runs scored, and a walk. And the most important stat, the win. Great day at the plate with those 5 ribbies. Spinosaurus Bill, a perfect clean day at the plate, 4 for 4, a homer, and an RBI, 2 runs scored, a walk, and the win over Anchorage 10-2. Great day at the plate for Bill. And Chase Hunter, what a day. 3 for 4, a double, 3 RBI, 3 runs scored, and a walk, and a win. So the batters showed up on this stream day. And Frog Nation, Court Jester, you're a Swiftie. We don't root for the Ranas in this house. And that, like, we don't like the Ranas because I remember they swept us.
Not
like,
out loud. Not out loud.
Yeah,
We
not.
don't.
No, we don't. People are watching. We don't like them. They swept us. I'll never forget when I was down in the minors at a very integral part of the season. I'll never forgive them for that.
That might have been we might have.
I think we were teammates. Yeah.
I think that was the season we sent like 14 players to the All-Star game, and then the Ranas.
That's right.
Anyway, I'm exaggerating. I like to do that, but continue.
Yeah, let's get to the 27th.
Let her rip.
Wait, they no hit the Swifties. That's right. And we lost.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dame, for the history.
Yeah.
Let's get
Don't let us forget.
27th is an off day. Let's confirm that real quick. Yep.
I think we're all having a fun time though on the opening day.
Yeah, we got one more game for y'all. And then I get to start the upload.
Goes quick.
Yeah, no, thank y'all for tuning in. Let's get a prediction.
I like this new setup too, where we go back and forth a little bit and kind of go with what feels natural in terms of play by play and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think it's fun. Ooh, Holly Sheet pitching.
What do you want to do for the? Do we have one more prime time?
Yeah, so we got one more live stream game. It's going to be DVS Vancouver 4-2 versus 5-1. It's a big one because it concludes the night. We'll get into the managed game. The prediction has been live for a while. It's a singular player bet, which we'll let slide because I know Piffer was having a rough go earlier. Just something that we kind of try to avoid. Yeah. I bet over on Akshay Hrishkish. Oh, that wasn't Piffer. Was it P-Boomsh?
Oh.
Piffer's like, I didn't do that. Stop throwing me under the bus. Piffer's goated, by the way. Active chatter. Let's go to managed game.
I'm just glad to see a good turnout.
Yeah,
everyone's having a good time. The banter's going strong. People are winning some coins.
Yeah, it's been fun. That last game was pretty hard to top. You got the hidden ball trick, got the walk off. Unfortunately,
Here's your team though. Vandals are hot. Scorpions are up and coming. I like this matchup.
Yeah. We were number 1 in the league 2 seasons ago and then fell to the last wild card spot
Oh,
last season. Just shows you the volatility of this conference, of our division, Champions
hey,
West.
the Surge were on that same path, and then we fell even further. We went from number 1 in the division to we didn't even make the wild cards.
Yeah, I saw that last year. That was rough for
There's
Buffalo.
feast and then there's famine, but like you said, it doesn't. The sim gods, they even everything out. You can make all the right moves, do all the right things, and
Hmm.
you never know.
Yeah, I wish I was pitching as well. That would be against like every rule under the sun if I just subbed in me. Plus, I'm probably tired AF, so why give my wife the advantage of pitching against me while I'm tired? It would be cool. It's never been done before, to my knowledge, where husband and wife dueling on stream pitchers. We were close to having it work. If
Hey, you got to give the people what they want.
All right. So we're gonna break rules. Cool. No.
No, we're not. I was joking.
Yeah, we're definitely not trying to mess with the file. This is not the tahini. You can't just like flip flop, flippity floppity. DVS GM selling. Don't talk about my GM like that.
It is kind of funny though, like how much our teams kind of mirror because we followed similar paths and then we met in the Tahini finals. So I don't know.
Yeah, this is a Legends Conference rival to you guys, the Vandals. They're on the scene now.
They are good. But a couple seasons back, they had a bunch of first round picks. They're all up in the majors now, contributing.
Yeah, I remember that. I think they had 3.
Gary Mander, one of my all-time faves.
Jerry Mander. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's go player to watch. Last game of the night. I'll do 1 per team. I think I have to say my wife because I want to make sure I'm not sleeping on the couch tonight. But I do think she's going to dial in against our team.
Who's that? That's Reeves.
Holly Sheet.
Oh,
Yeah, starting pitcher of the
they're on
Vandals is my
okay,
wife.
yeah, yeah,
Love you,
yeah.
Bianca. I got to go with
They
her
were
on the
52.
Vandals side. Player to watch. We got to lock in on that. We got to make sure she gets dinged up.
Give me
Who do you got for
me
the Vandals?
plain. Well, for the Vandals, give me Hiracash.
True.
And then from the Scorpions, give me Plainview.
Okay. So I told you so you had Hirsch Kitchen Plainview. Holly Sheet, and I want TG. I really like TG. I'm a big fan of the user. Roku, TG19. Big graphics.
Best player on the team. Best player in the
Graphics
team.
extraordinaire, our fearless leader as a player in this locker room. So
I'm still looking for graphics. I've been trying to get new graphics. That's why my guy sucks so much this season because nobody made me new graphics.
awesome. Well, thank you all for tuning in. We'll jump into it. Wait, who just did play-by-play?
Whatever. Why don't we take this one and just kind of go back and forth a little bit and let it ride?
Go against Mike.
No. We'll do what he wants, but let's just kind of
both jump in.
I'll do play by play, whatever kind of feels right, and you can jump in and do a little bit of. We'll let it ride.
All right, you start. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Knifey, for joining me in the booth tonight. Last game of the night. Let's get after it. Make sure my camera's.
Great time. Yeah, make sure we get a good shot now that the glare's gone.
Yeah. See my pearly whites better. My pearly
play
yellows.
the kid against Holly Sheet. We're in Death Valley. So Vancouver leads us off. Walker steps in. Billy the Kid on the mound. Wheels and deals. Grounded to third. Gets by him. Give him the air. Runner goes.
This could get ugly. That's a 2-run blast. EVC, who's with us in chat with the Let's Go Vandals.
Behind. There's the 2-run shot, like you said.
Back to back?
Yeah! Wow. 462 feet.
Wow.
For burgers. That's going to give Holly Sheet a nice little cushion to start off with, huh?
Hey, RCGG, can you ping the locker room that we're on stream?
Oh, beat that one out too. Well, Fly to center. That's the first out. Here, Cash. Ground to third.
There
Double
we
play.
go.
See, I named him as my player, and there you have it. Sorry, Ash K.
Bass Reeves already hit the milestone for stolen bases. Looking forward to seeing what he does on the base paths in this one. Need him here.
Oh, facing off for Reeves.
Right on cue. Announcer reverse
Stolen
jinx.
base. Run the walk.
My guy TG.
No outs. Runner goes. First and third, no outs.
No throw made.
Smalls, that's in there.
What a grab.
Wow.
What a grab by Strange. That's huge. That saved possibly multiple runs.
They got the run. And the walk. Gnomes is on. First and second, still only one out. That might fall. Nope. Essence. To right. Routine. That'll end it. Action-packed first inning, though. What do you think?
DVS has a lot of work to do, but I think the end of that top of the first was promising for Billy.
Yeah, you got to run. Work through a little trouble there. Strange is on with the walk. And then Mander, another one of my favorites I mentioned, he gets a hit. And Lansdale will fly out to right, but there's still 2 on, 1 out. That brings up Walker, the leadoff man. Strike 3. The kid getting into a groove. Von Caliente swinging a miss. Kid working hard. What do you think about Billy?
That's a much better showing that half inning. Gave up, and I like that they worked out of a jam like you were mentioning. That's a good sign of a good rest of the outing. That although that strikeout hurts big time.
Gotta settle down. Well, he can't hit and bat, bat and pitch.
Right.
As Montalban will pop out here. It's still early. DVS looking to get back in it. That's hard hit, but right at the left fielder. Good shift there by the Vandals. We're going to go to the top of the third. It's 3-1.
My player to watch, Holly Sheet, doing what she does.
Deals. And then Berger's in the gap. Danny. It's a double. If McLovin can capitalize. And they will. Off the wall and left. That'll score a run. Giving Holly Sheet that 3-run lead that they need to feel comfortable. Phillip walks.
No outs.
Still no outs. Exactly.
Wild pitch.
And this one gets by. DBS fundamentals. Will it be deep enough? They're gonna send the runner and the throw. Oh. Or not? No.
That's massive.
Did they?
Yeah, it was doubled up. 8-2 double play and then the ground out.
Yeah.
That was massive from Evanescence. Yvonne Evanescence.
What a throw.
I should say. Yvonne.
I wasn't sure if I missed something, but that looked like an absolute cannon from center field.
2 strikeouts on the day for Holly Sheet. You would think she'd have more, but that's still pretty good.
Settling in, though. 3 innings. 3 Ks. 1 earned run. We're going to go top of the 4th, see if the Vandals can add a little more. Jerry Mander leads us off. Fly ball to right. 1 out. Billy the Kid. Strike 3 on Lansdale. 3-pitch strikeout. As the Kid's trying to settle in here against Walker, the leadoff. Pull it short bobbles it.
Another error.
That'll be an error. And the runner goes. Now Walker
taking off again.
And the runner goes again. Now Walker's on third with 2 outs for Von Caliente.
Huge.
But the third baseman erases that with a great defensive play.
Where's Josh Jew? There's 2 errors in this game. Call him out. Call him out. That's a base hit for
We're not even halfway through.
Only 2 hits on the day for DVS and a pickoff.
Oh.
Not a good day for the offense.
It's a pickoff by Sheet. That's a big deal because that probably saves a run on the triple.
Great work. That's your boy.
Deal. I did say. And Essence will strike 3 on the outside corner. Great pitch.
Ollie.
Lamborghini in the hole at third. Slides over. Gets the throw. Ends the inning. No harm done. That's how you do it. Team defense, team play. Danny Burgers leads us off. See if he can do it again. Into the shift. Won't get her done. 1 out. McLovin Jr. The kid deals inside. 4-pitch
Is
walk.
Bianca even watching?
Phillip. Hard hit the third, but handled in a double play. Turn.
Babe, if you're watching, talk in chat, please. You're pitching
That was
incredibly.
Plainview. Turning the double play. Montalban draws the walk. And
there you
then
are.
Sheet will strike out Flamingo. 1 out, 1 on. Holly deals. Draws the walk there. Reeves. So 2 on, 1 out. Giannulla's up. Hard hit, but right at the center fielder. 2 outs. Oh, walk. Bases loaded. 2 outs now for Gnome. Hard the lineup.
There we go. Send him.
He's in for a sliding head. There's a 4-3 game now. DVS scores 2 on the single by Gnomes. They'll pull Sheets out. They'll bring in Chuck Nasty, who gets the strikeout on Plainview. But this game is tight as we finish the bottom of the 5th. We're going to go top of the 6th.
Pretty good
4-3
outing from my player to
Vancouver.
watch, Holly Sheet, all things considered. Did give up those runs there, but 3 earned, solid outing, and DVS back in the game.
It's about as much as you could ask for from the starting pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
In a tight ball game. Strange there with a double. The Manders see if they can capitalize. No, strike 3.
Obi calling me
There's a
out.
kick.
A balk!
Oh!
A balk
We're
is when
seeing
you...
all the stuff.
Oh, that's massive.
That's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. As Lansdale gets the double after the box score strain, it's now 5-3 Vancouver. If I can math.
That's true.
Yes,
It
Walker.
wasn't massive. They would have scored because the runner was on second. And that was a beautifully hit ball in the gap.
Even still.
Crushed.
This one's deep. Gone!
Wow.
Caliente with the 3-run homer. 8-3 now. Vancouver, they take a
EVC.
commanding lead.
Spicy. Van Caliente lighting it up, spicing it up with that big home run.
Bandit Keith came in to relief and
Muy caliente. All right, offense. You got Essence,
Real
Lamborghini,
small.
Montalban. Essence, you got to get on base. There you go.
okay.
That's huge. Because now, is she at the retro run? I guess not. No.
Lamborghini, swing and a miss. 1 out, 1 on
Low
Montalban.
pop.
Hard hit, but right at the left fielder. 2 outs, 1 on Flamingo.
Hit and run.
Oh,
Offense, not a good day for them. Meanwhile, Vancouver beating us up pretty badly.
McLovin, fly ball to center, 1 out. Bandit Keith deals to Phillip. Routine to left.
Need a clean
2
inning
outs
from
now.
Keith. 1 more out. There you go.
Right there. We'll go through the 7th inning stretch. 8-3 Vancouver. Go ahead.
Akshay's hit list, just for those following the bet. I bet the over. There goes all 117 channel points. Bass Reeves, that's huge because he can go. He can go. He will go.
There you go.
Will he go again? Strikeout.
5th steal of the season.
That's my player to watch. Can't get a hit.
Oh, he's in scoring position.
Here comes Lawn Nose. There we go.
That's in. That'll do.
You start eating into that deficit with 2 outs. Now you got a back-to-back hot hitter.
Cut it down to 4. Plainview. Oh, tough. So we're gonna go top of the 8th. It's 8-4 Vancouver in command. Let's see who Death Valley brings in. Bandit Keith still pitching. Go ahead.
Boise beating New Orleans and out of town. That's huge. Also, that Sloss Toros game's great, too. That's a strikeout. Bandit
That's a little
Keith,
tight out of score.
pretty good outing. The 2 earned is hurtful, but if you can get this out. Okay, you didn't.
No harm, no foul. If he can get out of this.
Brooks Walker scares me. Yep, I was right.
Base
Dang
knock.
it,
Runner
Moosey.
goes from first to second. 2 on, 2 out. Ooh,
Oh,
walk.
God. EVC. I was showing
Bring
you
up
too much love.
Burgers.
No.
Oh, I thought that looked good. The check swing, and Vandals will score another RBI walk for Burgers. McLovin Jr. base is still juiced.
That feels like the dagger.
Votto deals, grounded to second, routine, ends the inning. It's 9-4 Vancouver. I think we're going to the ninth inning if excuse me, bottom of the eighth. As Essence strikes out, brings up Lamborghini.
Chazzy.
Thor Lord deals, second strikeout in a row.
This
Bring up
offense needs
Montalban.
work. There you go. Blow pop.
Yeah, I think it's been a pitcher's season to start.
For sure.
This one almost over the right fielder's head, but not deep enough for Flamingo. We're going to go top of the ninth. It's a 5-run lead for Vancouver. See if they can add any more. Phillip, no good. Votto gets the strikeout on him. Kirgesh tries to walk. 1 on, 1 out for Strange. Check swing. Strike 3 on the full count. 2 outs. 1 on. Mander up next. Swings through. Greg Xavier gets out of that one. We're going to go bottom of the ninth. 5 runs. DVS. That's a tall order. Not looking good.
Miracle.
But
Need a
Reeves will draw the
miracle.
walk.
Need a literal miracle to win this game, and that's a
Out.
strikeout.
It always starts with the walk, though, huh? 1 out, 1 on for Smalls. Up the middle.
That's game.
Oh, turn 2. I did not expect that. Tough game for DVS, but Vancouver, the bats come out. Turn up for the team. Holy shit. What a game.
Yeah, Holly had a great day on the mound. Only giving up those 3 runs. The bullpen, though, really came to play in four and a third innings combined. They only gave up 1 earned run. Meanwhile, Keith and the kids struggled on the mound for DVS, and the Vandals are 6-1. GG to you as well, all you Vandals out there, including my wife who got the win. Wait, did she get the no decision? I just realized that. Hold on. Yeah, she got the no decision. Nasty got the win. EVC got player of the game. So we're going to check one last time for the tracker. Valor, where are you? No home runs. Cool. We also got Xavier didn't get the save, obviously. And Mackenzie, let's check the box score. They needed 4 doubles. They hadn't gotten any going into this game. They had 1 hit. It was a home run. So we didn't get to move anything on the tracker. Thank you, Punk, once again for dropping that for me. I'll go through the scores for the majors. Knifey will get you through the minors. Seattle, they moved to 5-2. They win 4-1 against Toronto. Blue Sky is your player of the game. The Crabs, they win 2-1 against the Hot Stars. The Pitch Lord is your player of the game. Voyagers, they moved to 4-3. They're against the Demons, who are 3-4. Otage is your player of the game. We saw that Vandals win. EVC got player of the game. And in a walk-off, we'll go to check the game log to see what happened. Okay. Wait, what? Foul ball, swing and strike, single. Second. Oh, hey, Cal scored. Okay. So it was a nicely placed single. The middle 6 area. So I guess up the middle. So the Toros moved to 4-3. Player of the game is Swishman. Raptors pick up their 2nd win of the year on the road at New Orleans. Phantom is your player of the game. Buffalo, they moved to 3-4. They win against the Space Rangers 5-3. They have a player of the game in the form of Splorger. Aviators win 16-5. They're 6-1. They beat the Apex. McDaniel was your player of the game. Now we're going to check out the minors.
Oh, excuse me there. Kansas City wins this one 5-4 over Louisville. Cologne gets the win. Player of the game's Boykins. Child had their second home run of the season. Bruce City wins it in a walk-off 3-2 over California. Player of the game was Express. Winning pitcher Noble. Swifties go to 5-2. Whoops. You still there, Hummus?
Oh, my bad.
You're good. Swifties win this one 7-4. They go to 5-2. Close game here between the Wheelers. Player of the game goes to Mizushima. Winning pitcher Crunch. Kingpins beat the Ranas 3-1. Wheeler the win. Ribbit the loss. Jenkins the save. Player of the game also Wheeler. Armadillos win 6-5. Close game. It was 3 runs in the bottom of the ninth. Looks like a walk-off victory for the Rillos. Cena the fourth. Second home run. Big difference maker Walterson, player of the game.
So we'll go top performers EVC. We got to see a top performer on stream. And it was definitely deserved a top 3. Look at that. 2 for 4, 2 homers, 5 ribbies, 2 runs, and a walk. What a day. Have a day, EVC. Thanks for being here in chat. Kota Mizushima. Look at this. Our fellow Swiftie. What up? 3 for 4, 2 bombs, 4 ribbies, 2 runs scored, and a walk. See, this is how I cope. So when my majors team pisses me off, my minors team has to do something good to make me happy, and they did. 7-4 win over Anchors, a more important stat. Shrimp McDaniel, 3 for 4, 2 bombs, 4 ribbies, 4 runs scored, and 2 walks. Just all over the place for Shrimp McDaniel, and of course the ever so important win over Indianapolis for OBX. So that concludes the first stream of the season. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to start this upload. I'm going to hit save. I have the how to upload channel up. Do finish stream. Go to Commissioner's office. Don't mind me. All right, these 2 are checked. Good. Excellent. What else? Then we hit execute. And while this is going, I have to hit some OK buttons. Hopefully I didn't break anything. Oh, I never put in the file in, file out. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I have a graphic to show while this is going. Of course, thank you to oh, I forgot to play Survivor. No. You're welcome, Gamer Clutch. Is that your JSync name? You're welcome, King Lock. You, of course, Dabby. Oh, y'all showing hella love. Look at y'all. A and Dame, our fearless leader. Of course, thank you for getting us here, bro. Fellow Central Floridian. Yes, good opening day indeed. I'm going to show... here we go. So I got opening day. Thank you all for letting me do that. It's the pleasure's mine, and it's an honor, honestly. Don Marcus will be on tomorrow. T-Den will be on Thursday, and Moosey will be on Saturday. Remember, we stream 4 times a week. And we stream on Twitch exclusively. Get your channel points.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Y'all will probably see me maybe for the home run derby. I'll definitely I'll be grinding on the home run derby, making the brackets for it. So you'll probably see me in some capacity. You'll probably see a post from me. So make sure you bet on that. Those brackets are always fun. Easy money, no entry fee. just pure community engagement, celebrating our best hitters in the minors and the majors. So that's a tradition that we've been sticking to. Oh yeah. He put that up when I had originally had put 5. I mean, we probably could have started at 5, but I like that we started at 6. Honestly, at least it was I guess it was a rough starting time. It was only an hour difference. Imagine if it was like 12 hours.
I thought it was a great start time.
So here's an old, yeah, I guess you're welcome. I guess because I controlled that fully autonomously, the start time. Here's a graphic that I really like that 209 Tacos made literally forever ago. And I love it. And he used to have a overlay that was like in theme with this logo. I miss 209 Tacos a lot, actually. That's my guy. Yeah, let's go back to the live file. Let's get to Ask the Booth. It's probably going to be a massive block of text. There you go. I'll make my camera a little bigger. There we go. A lot bigger. Who's winning the World Series and why is it Vancouver? Great question. Why is it Vancouver? I mean, this could be their year. I think what's promising about them and having my wife on the team helps me follow them closer than I probably would follow other teams. They lost all 3 of their playoff games in a sweep, but they lost all 3 games by 1 run. So, meaning that not only did they finish the season on a 10-game winning streak, but they also performed in the playoffs. Yes, King Lock. That was a question from King Lock. I want to get to that. Thank you, Dame, for finding that. I want to see if I can find it. Any tips for new creates? It looks like that was the question. Yeah, like Dame said, the best tip you can give is hang out, get to know fellow users. Nobody bites, unless you're Enoch. Then he stays in the cage. That's why he's not allowed to. We don't let him out. Besides Enoch, everyone's pretty friendly. I'm kidding. Enoch's really nice. And that's Yakko. We aren't supposed to bite. No, don't do that, please. Oh, I see your question. Who is your MVP after first week of Sims? Ooh, that could be too early. Oh, we didn't check standings. That's on me. My bad. We could do that after the upload's done real quick before we cut it for the night. MVP, it's got to be someone on either the Stars or the Aviators. They've been pouring it on with the offense, in my humble opinion. Definitely nobody from the Scorpions. I love us, but we got to step it up. I love us though, for real. Hummus stinks. Yes and no. That's not a question though. Let's see which teams that had the best start and worst start will flip the script. Thank you for King Lock for the sub. Appreciate it. Which teams had the best start and worst start will flip the script? A bad start was the Raptors. I think they're going to flip around at some point. I think they're destined to do something this year. And good starts that could end up being bad. Great question. I don't think the Aviators will hold on to that winning percentage, but that's just because they were at like a 90% win percentage, to start the year. Oh, Court Jester with a gifted sub. Look at Court Jester. Oh, that was a gifted sub. Thank you, Court Jester. Appreciate you, fellow former Swiftie. Ask the booth, why does hummus stink? Because I shower once every 2 weeks.
No, you don't. That's a lie.
Oh, I smell like Creed Aventus. Yeah, there's a certain cologne, a copycat cologne.
Dakar Noir,
Ooh, that's your go-to?
maybe in like 1998, dude.
Oh, so you're calling me old. Yeah, which I
No,
am.
I'm old. How old are you?
I'm 33.
I'm 37.
Ask the booth, how old is Knifey? 37. Okay, that's awesome. Um,
37.
we needed more
I
elders in the league, and you've been super active,
I
so I appreciate it.
feel like 27. You know what? I tell this to everybody. If you want to get involved, and now that they're paying better, man, co-hosting. You have how much fun was this? This doesn't feel like work at all. 2, 3 hours. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. God only knows what they pay me for this, but I'd do it for free if they let me.
Yeah, for sure. So, my first experience in this league was watching LBG. I'm sure you've heard a lot about him. Um, and he back then we only so this is why I feel like we've made a lot of progress as a league. Back then we had one night a week for minor league games. Now we have two, Wednesday and Thursday. Back then it was just Thursdays. And yeah, I mean he got me hooked. He was a professional in the booth. Very engaged with chat. Like I try to be. Y'all be talking fast sometimes. But speaking of chat, we have a few questions want to get to. Oh, I need to give AJ a shout out. Thank you for that. Before I get to some of those questions that y'all asked, I have an announcement from AJ. This new this is a paid ad. I'm kidding. This new season of PBE cards has dropped. You can start your collection for free today by visiting the PBE cards section on the forums. Reach out to AJ on Discord if you need help finding it. And that was a non-skippable ad. So that's what we do here. The ads we give you are non-skippable. Providence took 2 against Boise. Boise has a high win line in the casino. Providence, again, that's a team that everyone said was going to be bad. So maybe that's a team that's going to fall off the face of the earth at some point. But I love seeing them start well because it keeps everyone engaged in the beginning. Maybe they'll push throughout the season. Throw in the link. See now. I joked about being a paid ad versus unpaid ad. Now we're bordering like I require payment for links. EVC. I appreciate the support though. But yeah, if you want me to drop the link, I need some money for that. But yeah, definitely check out the forum, the cards section. Dak created an incredible sheet as according to EVC. You could trade cards. Go get your cards. I know I've gotten a few packs back when they first started, so I have to go get some more. There was another question. How'd your March Madness bracket do? It went.
Not bad. Not bad. If Houston would have won, man, whoo, baby.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Last night was actually devastating. I was in contention to win the entire. I'm doing the index upload right now, y'all, while we're talking. Sorry about that. I was in contention to win free dinner for me and my wife from a friend of mine. Now I have to buy dinner for him and his wife. Fun. And I also was in contention for a bracket pool to win 180 from a $20 investment. So of course I lost both with that result, which is crazy. And unfortunate combined, a nice combo of crazy and unfortunate that it came down to that. Overall, it's pretty good. What about you? Said that the game last night affected you because you had Houston.
I don't think I was in contention to win it. I don't even know. Maybe I might have even picked St. John's, and I don't remember what I picked for the PBE bracket, but I was in maybe 4 or 5 brackets, one for work, one for friends. You know how it is. But there was a couple where if Houston would have won, which I still can't believe what they beat. Man, what a game! What a tournament!
That was a fun game last night. I was salty because of the result, but the UF is like 2 hours away. I think Dame went there. Bianca wants joint accounts in the PBE. Yeah, she's been struggling for money, and I feel bad. I need to do a pod with her. Okay. Looks like the index is uploaded. Gonna check to confirm. And we're good to go. I'm going to put that in game day that the index is updated before I forget. And we should probably raid somebody. What do you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely. With great power comes great responsibility, Hummus. You know that.
Thank you. I don't know if that was a compliment or a...
No, it was. I'm saying, like, we were hitting triple digits all night. It is opening day. I'm not going to. But hey, all that matters is I thought we had a good time. Stream went well.
Yeah.
We didn't have any technical difficulties.
Nope.
I think Leather Mike's plan. We should have been doing that all along, honestly, if it was up to me. The whole color commentator, play-by-play guy. I think it went well.
I think it was cool. I think we both did a good job of giving each other space.
Yeah,
And it keeps us, keeping a conversation going. He made a good point to me that it's not an audio broadcast. It's a visual one. So you don't have to cover every piece of play.
I've said this a million times, is that the reason PBE is the best, not just because we have the best people, but the simulation OOT product, as far as like the visuals and what you get to see on the stream, is there's nothing better.
Right.
Like, it looks great. There's drama. You get to see what happens. All the key pitches anyway. It's a great time.
Yeah, and it comes at you quick. A typical baseball game will run you 3 hours or so. A typical PBE baseball game will run you 15 minutes.
I just think everybody, whether you're a co-host or a primary host, like, try to lean into what you're good at. If you're a play-by-play or a color guy, like, try to find good matchups or partnerships that work. Because I don't want anybody to be forced into something they're not good at. But I love the play-by-play part, and like, I could just do that and let you guys riff. Like, we'll figure that all out. But I love it. I love the new approach.
Yeah, you've been solid for us. Thank you so much, Knifey. Newer user that wanted. I remember you jumped in the booth very quickly. We have a raid set up for FKN Commish. He does a lot to support us and support the OTP community, and he's live right now. So we're gonna go support him.
Let's get him. Thanks for showing up, everybody. It was a great opening night.
Have a good night.
Welcome in to our friends from our sister universe, the PBE universe. Thank you very much. We appreciate the raid.
Clear?
To your TIE Fighters.
Yeah, waiting for the shout out to
We
end.
have some new raiders. You're coming in on what is officially the Duel of the Fates. Our #1 prospect in EMLB takes on the #2 prospect tonight. This is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. I am Commish LB. We welcome you in. We are like PBE, where we are a community-created player universe. Not everybody's a community-created player. We got real players, we've got fictional players, we've got 1.0ers.
All right, I'm gonna stop the stream.